You know, what are you gonna say? Did you expect that? I did not expect. I figured it's gonna be a close game, and I'm looking at the stats. So you know what I'm a little disturbed by? Kyle has got to stick with the run game a little more to develop. Do you know that he had breath to throw that? He put that ball up 38 times. 38 times. No matter what, he's a rookie. Work him in. He's got to have a game that's going to. If this doesn't compliment him, then you do something else. But Hyde was having a good run game. The Ferrari's back in the garage. Oh. Yeah, hey guys, don't unmute though. Don't unmute, please. Rod, don't unmute, guys. I'm going to come to you in just a second. I just want to run down a couple of stats. I'm looking at, and here's the thing that jumps out at me. First of all, Kyle's got CJ throwing too much, and well, hell, he had Hoyer throwing too much as well. I don't know if we don't have a run game and you start throwing like that. Bad things tend to happen unless it's in the second half. So we get a rally going, right? So I'm looking at, and here's, you know how many yards Ezekiel Elliot pulled up on us? Have you already looked? Almost identical to what he did last year. I think it's a yard difference. Zeke pulled out 147 yards on us. And the Cowboys, as a team, ran for 265 yards. Shades of last year. I didn't want to see last year again, and here it is. 200. Smith, 61 yards. Dak Prescott ran for 26. Morris came in for a couple of times. He laid up 15. C. Rush, 13. Remember last year when we were playing Buffalo and they brought the quarterback in, the backup quarterback in. I forget his name. I think he's over in Oakland now. Anyway, they had him. He even ran a couple of times. You can run on the 49ers, and they did. So I'm a little embarrassed, man. I tell you what. Rod, let's bring Rod in here. Rod's been waiting patiently. He's a new guy. Rod, come on in, man.
Back name that you were thinking of is Cordell Jones.
No, it was the other guy in Buffalo. He may still be there. I think his name starts with a B.
With a B.
Yeah. He's been there for a little. He's been there for a couple. He was there for a few years. He was the quarterback bust. Why they wouldn't got Tyrod to begin with.
Okay.
Anyway, I saw he ran one for us.
Man, I just want to say
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I share your opinion as far as Kyle Shanahan throwing the ball too much. But do you think it's a possibility that he's just trying to play like a reverse psychology game? Well, our passing game isn't fantastic right now, so instead of doing what you guys expect us to do, I'm just going to try to find a way to attack you with the passing game.
Rod, I would doubt that because he's one of those guys. This guy is so. Kyle Shanahan didn't do anything without thinking about it for like a day or two. But he's doing it every week, and I'm starting to think, because this guy's very analytical in what he does. So I'm trying to understand, on some of those downs that he was throwing the ball, Kyle once said, you don't want to keep running the ball because he gave a reason for that too. So I'm not sure what's going on with him. And it'll make sense maybe later, but it doesn't make sense right now. Because I really think Hyde could have had a 100-yard day. I really do.
Yeah.
And that would have made the passing game a little easier.
I agree.
So, yeah, that's my
Well, I know this here, man. I mean, it's a bad thing to have this type of season, let alone to lose in the Levi Stadium to the Cowboys of all people.
God almighty, that's right there, the bottom line. And to lose to anybody but them. Oh, come on now. Not the Cowboys. Right. Another year we got to put up with the obnoxious fans.
Yeah. I don't know.
Rod, what are you doing? You know what? First thing you do the next year, though. What's the first thing you're John Lynch. What is the first thing on your mind? What are you going to do? Because this team, you got to start from somewhere.
Well, the truth be told, I think that we got to go shut down cornerback, whether it be blockbuster trade for a veteran type guy who may be still in his youth,
I hope so.
to finding somebody in the draft, man. I mean, we've been settling with mediocre cornerbacks for too long. I think about the Tremaine Brock era. I think about even the years when we had Terrell Brown and
we've been just getting
what was his
by.
name, Carlos.
I know what you mean. Just getting by. And got a hell of a front line defense. That's what saved those guys. But right now we don't have a hell of a front line defense. It's still a work in progress. So that's why we're seeing what we're seeing. Oh.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I just wonder how, what are we going to do? We're still in the process of changing from a 3-4 to a 4-3, which I still don't understand. And, maybe Lynch is just trying to recreate the Tampa 2 defense, but, in this pass-happy league that we have nowadays, you're not going to really be that successful unless you have the type of safety that Tampa Bay had back then.
I believe they're going to do that, too. And tell you something else, Rod. There's going to be some changes up in that front line, too. Somebody said something about certain people being traded. The 49ers got to get some more vicious, fast, just crazy, mean guys. We don't have that. We still got 3-4 guys that are big and strong, but we ain't got no mad, nasty dudes,
Yeah.
So that's what we got to work on next year, and I got a feeling that might be. They might even do something at the midseason trade line because we're not doing anything. There's no point in worried about our status as far as playoffs or anything like that. So look for Lynch to be doing some things because he gets real nervous up there. You'll probably see people coming to visit next week. Watch.
Have you heard anything about the progress of Will Redmond?
Rod, I hate to be the one to tell you, man. Will Redmond they cut him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's.
I know that they cut Keith Reeser.
Not even.
I wasn't aware that we let him go.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened to K1 today either. Tom, Rob, we got to go though. We got a full house all of a sudden. Rob, appreciate you calling in, man. And
all right, man. Go 49ers, and I'll be definitely calling you in the future, man.
And I hope he catches on Red Gold Radio.
Faithful.
Yeah. All right.
Absolutely. All
right, Rod.
Take it easy, Ronbo.
You too. Thanks, Rod. Bye-bye. All right, let's go to we're going to Tommy. Tommy Gray's out in San Rafael. Tommy! Did we lose Tommy? All right. Let's go to Kenny. Kenny! Come on in here, man.
What's up, Ronbo?
Oh, man, it's us. We're not up. We're down. Kenny, we're down. Kenny, we're down again. Kenny. Every week I keep thinking it's going to be the week. Last week was going to be the week. This week's going to be the week. We're not there. Kenny, we're still getting our brains beat out. This week we got our brain. What am I saying? This is the first week we got our brains beat out. Oh, I thought this was the week, Kenny. Anyway,
I thought CJ played great, man, but that O-line and that D-line sucked big time.
Yeah.
I mean, our defensive line was getting pushed back. Our offensive line was getting manhandled. Even Joe Staley.
First quarter to fourth.
Like I said before, man, Garrett Selleck and Hyde both had the chance to stop a blitz, and they both missed the guy, and he almost killed CJ. I mean,
you know what? How many times did they do that?
What's that?
How many times did CJ get clobbered today? Because,
man, at least 5.
Oh, poor
But, man,
kid.
we're lucky he didn't get hurt. That's
Seriously,
one thing
I know.
we're lucky about.
I was worried about that because he got hit. He got creamed on a couple of those hits. He is a tough kid. I mean, he really is tough. He takes some really.
Nice.
And did you see him on that one play? Anyway, where he's sitting there and the world, just like Shanahan described, the world around him was collapsing. Hands were flying, and he just kept his eyes downfield. He was not worried about what was coming at him at 100 miles an hour. He was looking downfield. I said, look at that. That is a tough kid. And that was a play that they knocked his arm and the ball flew out and they gave it to him back. But it wasn't because of him. It was because, like you said, the offensive line was not doing a damn thing today. Running backs, everybody else were missing blocks as they were letting guys come scot-free. Man, it's a good thing I'm not the coach of the 49ers. I be calling dudes into my office. Hey, you see this? I got this on film. Let me ask you this. If you were CJ, what would you have done in that situation? And what would you say to you if you're CJ after you get through running that play? I'd be so pissed off. Jesus, I'd be pissed.
I think they really ought to take a look at Rashard Robinson, man, and decide whether he's worth keeping out in the field, man. He gets penalties in the worst situations, man. And then the guy can't cover anybody. I mean, there's got to be somebody else they could try. That dude, I don't care what anybody says. That dude sucks big time. He's a penalty maker, and he can't cover. So, I mean, I don't see why he's even playing.
He looked better last week, though, Kenny. The whole team took a step back this week. I don't know. Rashard had 2 good weeks.
Man.
I know, but I don't get it. He actually had 2 decent weeks together. I thought he was coming around and going to be okay. Does he freak out because it's Dez Bryant? I don't know. That didn't make any sense. Jimmy Ward was lagging today too. Jimmy was late on every. He was late on every play.
Does it feel to you like Shanahan's trying something new, like something that ain't something he'd done in the past, like he's trying new stuff out? Or
probably. He says he alters his book every year, so I wouldn't doubt it.
It feels like he's like trying to make a new playbook or something, like that people don't keep up to what he's doing.
And also I think even though it is his style, he's also kind of trying to mold it to his quarterback and mold it to what he's got. He looks at his talent and sees what they're capable of. And in Shanahan's book, everything's a concept off of every play, and he'll just alter things a little bit. Hopefully, it'll work for the guys who are on the field. It's not. And like I say, everything starts in the trenches, though. It's a rule of thumb with football. If your offensive and defensive lines are working well, you'll do well. They didn't work well today at all.
Not at all. If I'm John Lynch and I'm in the draft and we got a pick that's like in between the 1st and the 5th pick, I'm trading it and I'm gonna fucking get an offensive lineman. Straight up.
Well, get
ready. They need to go offensive lineman hard, and they need to get some defensive backs in free agency. Somebody that's good, someone that's already tested. You know what I mean? Because our secondary is bad. I mean, Rashard Robinson, it all starts with him. He's number 1. So, and
before the end of the
Dez
season,
Bryant was punking that dude.
Before the end of the season, though, you watch. They'll finally come around. I think they're about 2 or 3 weeks. Rashard Robinson was standing on the sideline. He was just totally furious with himself.
And then Robert Saleh. Why did Robert Saleh put Witherspoon on Bryant? I don't understand that.
Well, he's probably a little mad with a certain person, and he said, "Listen, Akello, get in there." Akello, he's been raving about Akello this last couple of weeks anyway. That his work ethic has actually brought him out on the field. Kenny, Go ahead.
I'm worried that Robert Saleh don't know what the hell he's doing.
It's going to come to that pretty soon. Fangio's on his way back to San Francisco. They're going to give him more than 1 year because you know what? One thing we got to stop doing with the 49er defense, stop switching coordinators every year. 3-4 years we've had different coordinators. They can't keep doing that. So Saleh's going to be there next year, I would think, just for good sense sake. You know, we're going to get some more bodies in there, and we're going to keep moving. But Kenny, let me see you on red and gold, buddy. All right.
All right, Niners for life.
Yes, indeed.
Don't ever give up.
That's right.
Stay faithful.
Huh. Oh, let's go, and let's get the bad guy in there.
Where do I start?
Oh, I know. Take your time, man. Go ahead. I'll listen.
I told you guys about Robinson. Fucking talked all that shit. He can't even back it up. Fucking literally, all you gotta do is throw a lob on his side, and he'll fucking hold the player. He fucking panics like a little chihuahua. He fucking it's so annoying. Like it just ruins the whole momentum. Like we had him stopped on 3rd down, and you gotta do that and give him another 1st down. God, he's garbage. Like honestly, I think next year we trade that 1st round pick for 2 1st rounds. I hope we can get a guard.
Well, you're not gonna be able to get 2 1st rounds for 1 first round. You know what?
We will. Trust me, we will. If we have a top 5 pick. The teams that have 2 1st round picks in the same draft, they'll do it if they want somebody.
Because I was hoping last year that the Titans would do it, and they ignored us. So, you know.
Well, Ronbo, guess what? This draft has a lot of quarterbacks. If we're not looking for a quarterback, teams are going to move up for a quarterback.
Every year.
Last year, nobody wanted Trubisky. Nobody wanted Watson. People are going to want to move up to top 5 to get that top quarterback. So that trade.
I don't know. We should have got more. They wanted Trubisky, remember? We should have got more for Trubisky than what we got. We did a good job of doing that, but we should have got more than that. Next year, if we're like within the top 3, and if things don't change, we're going to be, then you're right. Nobody gets that top pick for free or nothing nice. You got to give it up. So I agree.
Well, honestly, I feel like we always beat ourselves.
Every week.
I'll I'll give Dallas credit. They are a good team, but I don't think they're better than Washington.
They're not that good. Exactly.
No,
not
it's
that kind of
literally. It was all Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, exactly.
Like it was all Ezekiel. I mean, you take Ezekiel away from them,
and we beat them.
Yeah, because Trent Taylor, if he doesn't fumble, we have the ball. We stop them on their first drive. Who knows what happens? And then Rashard Robinson on that PI. We gave the team the momentum every freaking time, and then I love Shanahan, but his play calling is a little suspicious. Like I noticed every game this year, what he does is first down, run the ball, get 5 yards. Next play, automatic play action. Like he can't stick with the run for like 3 plays in a row. He has to do play action. I mean, it works. Don't get me wrong. But stick with something, you know, like it's just frustrating because you know what's coming already. Like it's like first down, good run. Second down, next play action, first down, back and forth. Like stick with the run for like 3 plays in a row. It works.
See, the problem is, Razor. You know what? The problem is, all these guys are still trying to learn Shanahan's playbook. You know, they went through this with the Falcons. They looked like trash. Everybody was beating them. And then all of a sudden, something snaps. I can't wait till something snaps. Because he's still keeping the guys in a basic book. And he can't expand it now because he's got to work with CJ. So that's what I'm saying. It's going to take 2 weeks. And CJ's not ready for he's still in 1A. I mean, he just got there. He needs another 3 or 4 weeks. And hopefully, but the things they're doing now, they have to execute properly. And that's why you saw what you saw today. It's going to take a minute. But the offensive line, though, I ain't giving them no excuses. Oh, no. I ain't giving them not excuse one. That was the most pathetic effort I've seen from them in a long time.
The whole O-line. We made that D-line look like the freaking Jacksonville D-line. Like, God, Joe Staley looked bad.
Yeah, I know.
Freaking Fusco.
Well, he always looks bad.
Yeah, I mean, Trent Brown looked bad on that play where Beathard got sacked near the end zone. He had someone wide open. Joe Staley let him in. Trent Brown let him in. So either way,
an announcer called it, and the guy in the booth called it on both of them too. And I couldn't believe I heard it. I said, "Man, this is outrageous." Razor, we got to go, man. I tell you, man, we're gonna have a good time on Red and Gold tomorrow night, man. We got some people to call out, boy. I tell you.
Everybody call tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a fun night.
Oh, some call outs, boy. All right, Razor. Have a good night, man.
All right.
And we go to Jamal.
Ronbo.
Oh, Jamal, man. I tell you, you ever to get a whooping like that, especially you weren't looking for that kind of whooping. I mean, losing is okay because we've been losing every week. We've been losing with respect. 2 and 3 points and been in it in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this is the only blowout. This first blowout of the season. And let me just say, I'm in Austin, Texas.
Oh,
so
see?
I'm gonna have shit all week.
Oh, you're in trouble, bro. Boy, you're in deep trouble. And there's no shortage of Cowboy fans in Cali either, so you ain't by yourself. We got to deal with them here, too.
But no, other than Carlos Hyde, no one played good.
Yeah.
To be honest. CJ didn't play bad, but no one played good. It's just that simple. The best part of that game was the halftime ceremony for Dwight Clark, which was, I wish I was able to see it because, that's tough shit for a good guy. But, I mean, there's just so many things to point out. That offensive line was terrible. Shanahan needs to run the ball more.
38 passes, Jamal. 38 times they put that ball up. Come on, Coach.
Carlos Hyde was eating. How can you not just hand it off to him? And it makes it easier a bit on the offensive line because they don't have to deal with pass protection.
And it makes the passing game better,
let
too.
Let them run the ball.
Yes. No. Put it up again.
And Robert Saleh needs to get his ass in the booth, not be on the sideline.
It looks like he can't see.
There's only, I'd say, about 2 or 3 D coordinators that are on the sideline.
Yeah.
What are you doing sitting down there?
Maybe he's just comfortable down there because it doesn't make any sense to me either. So yeah, there's no. I can't wait. You guys already watched the post conference, haven't you? I've watched it. Have you watched the post conference? What is Kyle saying?
I haven't seen it yet, but I mean, I just hope that he doesn't lose the locker room this year, because there's just so many young guys, and if that happens, it's just gonna spoil everything. I don't think that's gonna happen, especially with John Lynch.
No, you know what? And another reason why it's not gonna happen is the players know that Kyle is giving them instruction. They're not following through with the instruction. You know what? Everything we've seen fail today, it worked in practice. Guarantee you it worked in practice, or Kyle wouldn't have brought that out there. Because that's not, he's not that kind of stupid. So, we just seen bad execution. And that's, man.
We need O-line help, and I think the most important position on there is we need a better center. Kilgore actually isn't bad, but he doesn't call out, protection changes, which is what, a lot of the good centers in the league do. We need a center that knows what to do with that kind of stuff, because on the line, there's just fault, lapses in judgment, players getting through gaps that shouldn't be getting through gaps.
Clean.
It's just horrible offensive line play.
I tell you what, Jamal, tomorrow night, man, let's get ready for some Raw, okay?
Oh, man, I'm going to go off tomorrow. I'm going to call in tomorrow.
It's time. Call people out, boy. Have a good night, Jamal. Thanks for calling, man.
Yeah, you too. Niner Nation forever.
Oh, gotta be. That's the only thing we can hold our head on. Let's go to Jaime, or is it Jamie or Jaime?
It's Jaime.
Yeah. Well, Jaime.
What's up, Ronbo?
Jaime, I'm not feeling well. I mean, it's just, do we have to keep doing this? I mean, we got so close, and all of a sudden now they just took us. If we were like desert, we're crawling around water. We got so close. For every week we got so close. This week, they just took us way out in the middle of the sand. Now we're just going to sit out there and just burn up. Man, that was bad.
Man, I don't
and
even
the Dallas Cowboys.
I don't even know where to start today, man.
Jesus. Whew.
Hey, Ryan, were you there?
Yeah, I'm listening, man. I'm trying to breathe. I'm going to keep hyperventilating. But go ahead.
Nah, I feel you. I'm right here in Texas, man, so you can imagine what I'm here out here.
Damn. I feel sorry for folks in Texas, man. Y'all, Jesus Christ. You can't go nowhere. But, oh, man, it's a 49er fan. Come on in, man. I'm going to buy you a drink. You want something to eat? Oh, man. Here we go.
Hey, but check this out, though, Ronbo.
I'm listening.
When are we gonna keep thinking that Rashard Robinson is the so-called future lockdown corner that we're supposed to have? That guy is just, I'm done with him. I can't keep thinking that he's part of that group that we're supposed to, groom, and that guy gets a flag every other play. You can throw a balloon and it's gonna fall down slow, and he'll manage to hold on to the receiver and get a damn flag.
That was funny.
I can throw a balloon, like for real. I can drop back, take a 5 steps back, throw a balloon, and it's gonna take about 5 minutes to land, and he'll manage to get a flag.
You know what, Jaime?
I'm done with him.
I think he's a number 2. You need to look for your number 1 cover, and Rashard would be an excellent number 2, but don't put him on the top guy. I kind of think it freaks him out. And even if you do don't put him on the number 1 guy just yet. Rashard Robinson, he missed like his last year of college ball, and he came to the 49ers with a lot of skills, and he came with, if you're gonna on the drawing board, if you're gonna draw a guy that should be able to cover in the 4-3, he should look like Rashard Robinson and have the same speed and length, and limbs are long. But he needs a little more time to season. I just don't think he's ready for the top receivers in the league yet. He may be at some point. I wonder the learning curve. I wonder which is going to be faster, because it could be Witherspoon. Witherspoon could be your number 1 cover, but it's going to take him a few minutes too. Our youngsters have a lot to learn. That's the scary thing. I don't know how much it's going to take, though.
It is just very frustrating to see that guy out there.
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
But I like
the other guy that I'm so done with also is our offensive line. Like, Kilgore. Like, come on, man. Like, he's supposed to be one of our, the important parts of our O-line. It's just, our O-line was just horrible today. Poor CJ. I don't even know how he made it out of the game today.
I was worried about him, man, because, you know, he took a couple of hits point blank, and them dudes were running hard. We're talking about dudes that go 240, 250, 60, and they hit CJ as hard as they could. CJ is one tough dude. They never, did he ever look hurt? Yeah. He never looked phased. And that, as I say, that play when he was standing there looking downfield waiting for those clowns to get open, they were all over. You could see fists flying and everything. It looked like you ever see the Tasmanian Devil cartoons? It looked like CJ was in the middle of one of those feet and dust and everything flying and feet, hands throwing everywhere. CJ, you can see CJ's face just keeping it downfield, waiting for somebody to get open. I like him, but they've got to protect him. Damn it! Damn it!
Yeah, it's just horrible how our offensive line just
gave up.
It just looked from one game to another. There's just no consistency, you know, with that offensive line to sync it up that way.
Like they quit at one point. Jaime, we got to move. And Jaime, if you got time tomorrow, Red and Gold Radio, man, we're gonna have a good time tomorrow talking about a few people. So you can come on in and join in.
All right, man.
All right, bro.
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right. Night, Jaime. We go to 661. It says Delano, California. Hello, 661. What is your name?
What's up, man?
Yeah, what's your name?
Chris?
Yeah. What is your name?
Chris.
Chris? Is that right? Did I say Chris? Is that right? Okay. Hey, Chris. What's up, man?
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, Chris. Come on, man.
What's
Chris?
up, Ronbo?
Well, Chris,
caller, bro.
Yeah, we appreciate you too, Chris. Man, come on in, man. Did you see? Did you see anything about that game?
Painful seeing these guys.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's going on, man. They were looking good. I mean, they were competing in the beginning, but I mean, now it's just it was baffled me how they lost.
It seemed like it started when Trent Taylor fumbled the ball. That seemed to set the tone for the whole game. Like, all right, we're done.
Yeah, I see that.
Never recovered. We never recovered. We got worse and worse. Offense and defense. We got worse and worse. Chris, we're going to look back on this in a few years, though.
I think that with the next draft, man, I think we're going to have to focus on the interior lineman for the first round, man.
Yeah, everybody agrees.
But Brent Fusco and Kilgore and, you know, they're just inconsistent, and they've been getting beat all the time. I mean, it's not just today. They've been getting beat the whole damn season. And, you know, I don't know what's the deal with Garnett. How he's gonna return next.
I'm so worried about him.
But just for Dez.
Cause see, he wasn't all that good before he left. Honestly, he was working on it. He was getting better, but he wasn't. You know, Fusco. He's better than Fusco, though. I think everybody's better than Fusco. So I just hope Garnett. But after missing a year, this is valuable experience that he needed to not only up his game, but get used to the offensive line so that they, you know, because it takes an offensive line a little while to gel and get better together. He's out hurt. Damn.
Yeah, that's true, man. And I don't know, man. Now I'm seeing people blaming Shanahan and this and that. I don't know. What do you think about that?
No, I'm not. Kyle Shanahan and his pedigree and his reputation is solid with me. They're actually, if we could talk to him, he'd explain what he's trying to do, and I'm sure I'd understand it. Just looking at it, though, I'm annoyed because, like Razor just said, Shanahan comes in with a routine of things. But like I say, Shanahan's not going to be able to go buck wild with his playbook just yet. He's got too many guys out there trying to learn his playbook. It takes a while. So, you know, he can only run a few plays. I just wish by week 7 or week 8 he can open up a little further, because these guys are still trying to learn this playbook. And it ain't easy. So, but I thought I'd see better than this. At least on the offensive line, for what they are running, please be able to execute that. That's all I'm saying. They couldn't execute that. And that's why oh, please, y'all, come on now.
Oh, man. I don't blame CJ, though. I mean, CJ, he's a rook. You know, it's his first game starting, and he's only going to get it better, you know. So
he is.
It's not. I don't think it's his fault. I mean, the offensive line doesn't help him out.
And he wasn't scared. He didn't crumble. That's a good point. CJ was out there, and he's a rookie. And his offensive line is just getting him killed. And like I say, the camera got in close enough you could see CJ's eyes. He could give a damn about them dudes trying to get him. All he was focused on is he could be one of the great ones. I need a little more. I didn't think he has his arm strength is something I'm concerned with. But CJ might be one of those guys where his anticipation is nice. On the receptions he made today they weren't bad. Timing was nice, but he needs time to do it, and that's the thing.
Right. I just want Garcon to get a little bit more involved in the game, man. I mean,
they probably double teamed Garcon because they thought the rest of the guys. I think that's why Marquise Goodwin had such a good game. Marquise Goodwin had about 80 yards, I think. But we got to get PR in their game. You're right. So
Yeah.
Tell you what, let me, Chris. We got to go, man, and look for you tomorrow night if you get some time, huh? On Red and Gold Radio. You know about that?
Man. Good talking to you.
Yeah, same here, man. Nice to meet you too. All right, Chris. Have a good night.
All right, man.
And all right, bro. Let's go to Freddie. Freddie. Got Freddie 2 weeks in a row. He escaped from the family. Freddie, we're getting beat like a drum, man. I mean, today was something nobody expected. What's your feeling on this, man? Freddie about to nod out on us. Freddie did took to the beverage in order to survive the game. Freddie, you okay? Freddie's busy for now. Let's come back to Freddie. Is he ready? Freddie, can you hear me?
I don't know. I hear a lot of weird things.
And nothing good, I know. Well, Freddie.
I don't know. I hear double of you.
We got to get Freddie on a little lighter liquor. Freddie's drinking.
No. There's something wrong with this thing.
Freddie, I'm gonna let you work it out. Let me come back. All right, Freddie, get that straight in a minute. We'll come back to him. All right, where we going next? It's Nighthawk, the boogeyman. Boogie. Nighthawk.
Man, disappointed.
Now you know what'll make me feel better though. If you come in like you always do, Nighthawk.
What's up, Rambo?
Oh, that's the only thing that makes me feel good today. Nighthawk, we just got a whooping. We wasn't in that.
I blame the offense. They can't protect. CJ was doing good, but the offense can't protect them.
And that's the word right there. They cannot. They just can't do it.
I seen the Cowboys side. Their offense can protect the other quarter. Their offense is protecting he's always open, and he showed the Cowboys offense is protecting the quarterback real good. They're doing a good job.
And they got they got a couple of guys out, Nighthawk. That's what makes me mad. Some of their best guys. Leary went over to the Broncos, and Fair retired last year, and they didn't look that good last week. Is what I'm complaining about, Nighthawk. They played against Green Bay, was all over Dak.
CJ.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't understand. Our defensive line couldn't get to him, but the Packers could. Everybody that they played this year has gotten to. Dak is running for his life, throwing passes in a hurry and everything else. We put no pressure on him, and we were making mistakes. And the secondary gets blamed. But the fact of the matter is, there needs to be more pressure up front. The quarterback should not have all day to throw. I know Rashard messed up, but there's got to be more pressure on the quarterback.
But you know what? In the draft, they got to get they need a better defense in the draft pick.
We thought we had one. That's what's so sad. Remember at the beginning of the season, we thought we had us a defense. We did, too.
No, but they need somebody who, like you said, they need somebody from a different school.
Yeah. I already said I ain't looking at the Pac-12. I want me some Grizzlies.
Yeah, the Pac-12. The Pac-12 got more people who can tackle good.
No. Pac-12 is where some of the softer guys come from. I want SEC and players, any conference but the Pac-12. Pac-12 is...
Pac-12 just suck.
Yeah, well... and I might be wrong. They're not all bad, but the biggest majority of the best guys...
No, they're not all bad. It's just, I don't know why they're not playing.
Yeah, I just, the 49ers look lethargic. They didn't look intense. Dedicated. They didn't look like they really wanted.
Only person I said who did good was Foster.
Carlos Hyde did good today too. Carlos Hyde.
Foster.
Yeah, Foster. Yeah, of course Reuben. But yeah.
Because I saw him hitting people he's not skilled to hit people.
That's what he is, man. Foster's a mean man. That's what we need more of. Now let me go because all of a sudden everybody wants to complain now. I'm gonna see if I can get everybody in before I go. But now I can see them all, man.
Go Niner!
Yeah. All right, are we going back to Freddie? Let's try Freddie again. Freddie. Freddie.
Yo.
Freddie, man, what's on your mind, man? What do you want to say?
Oh, man. I don't know what the fuck I just saw. But all I know is that we got our ass beat to the fucking Cowgirls.
Badly. 40 points.
No.
40 points, Freddie. 40 points.
No, I was so upset. And you know, the whole time I was talking to my brother in LA and I was telling him when we were like I say probably like right before like halftime, I told them they're gonna score 40 points on us minimum.
He was right too.
And I just they scored 40 points on us, 40 plus. Well, I honestly don't even remember because the last like 5-10 minutes I just stopped watching it.
I'm just glad they took a knee on us, Freddie, instead of going for 47 or 43.
No, I couldn't watch it anymore.
I know.
I've never done this. And I've seen the Garcia years. I've seen the fucking Alex Smith. I've seen the Kaepernick years. I've never turned off a game, and I had to walk away today because we were fucking getting our ass beat to the fucking Cowgirls.
And badly. That's the worst whooping we've had.
Badly.
And
it
Freddie,
was
in 27-14 last year. This year we got to give them 40. What happened?
It was worse. And my manager is a fucking Cowgirls fan, and I have to hear him talk some shit.
You go talk it too, because we've been walking around thinking we was going.
He's got all the right to talk shit.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, and you know, I just want to give a shout out to Emilio. I see you, bruh. You already know what's up. And you know what? I was on that level with you, bruh. I already knew he was not gonna be good this year. But goddamn, to the fucking Cowgirls.
And this bad, you know? We just fell all apart in 1 week.
Man.
All in 1 week.
I already knew this was gonna be a rebuild season, but goddamn, bro, to the fucking Cowgirls.
It's Freddie. It's like we need to do what we did this year: fire everybody and pull in a whole another team again. Are we gonna do that again next spring? Oh man,
everything looked bad. You know. Every time I saw, for every good thing Bethard did, I saw something bad that came out of it right after that, and that shit just didn't make any sense to me.
You know what? It's gonna take a lot of time, Freddie. There's so many people want to complain. Freddie, I hope you can join us sometime during the week, man. We gotta go now.
All right. You know what? All right, let the next person come online.
Oh, poor Freddie, man. I'm feeling your pain, Freddie, man. We're going to get better, Freddie. We're going to get better, man. I know we can.
Okay. Go Niners.
Oh, let's go ahead. Emilio, come on in, man.
What's happening, man?
In fact, nothing. I mean, we ain't got nothing happening. Worst behind. No. That's the biggest, one of the worst beatdowns.
Actually, it's our first ass whooping of the season.
It is, and thorough.
After what is it? What's this? Week 7, week 6? After 7 weeks?
It is.
We get our first ass whooping.
Was it Carolina didn't even beat us like that? I mean, that's just terrible.
No, I was actually surprised. I thought we'd be going back and forth with them. I didn't think I think if we had a chance to win, it'd be maybe like a field goal or something. But I was like, man. too many mistakes. And this one, I don't even know how to blame. It was on the defense, weren't tackling Zeke. The line wasn't blocking for Better. I was like, I was like, do you guys want to play?
That's what I kept asking. That's what I kept asking.
I was more like, this time I actually was pissed. For the first time this season, I was actually pissed. Because I was like, previous games, I'm like, well, I already expected this. And I kind of expected, but I just thought it would be a whole way much better fight. Just because we've been so close.
At least.
I was just irritated. I was like, how you guys missing knowing from the tackles they were already missing, it was just like, you're becoming fucking Zeke's bitch. Are you serious? Dude is just running you guys over. You guys can't get to the quarterback. I was like, man, I'm getting. I said, I'm over here. I was over here shocked most of the time. At least we were getting to the quarterback, whatnot. But I was like, this game is just, they all fell apart.
I mean, how'd you like that tightrope that Zeke did? That was the prettiest run I've ever seen. Emilio Zeke tightroped his way all the way into the end zone. I still don't believe he got away with that. And we couldn't touch him. We couldn't even touch him. He was like an inch away from the edge. We couldn't even push him.
Just think about it. Last week we were missing tackles. I mean, this week was just, man, I don't know what was wrong. I just don't get it. Like I said, I thought I was expecting a better fight. But like I said, for the offense to get rolling, they were rolling for a minute. But it's just, you look at the line, they were just breakneck. Couldn't even let Better throw the ball. Couldn't even let time to read. I'm like, man, how you going? You guys got a different quarterback. You guys were playing a whole lot better last week when he came in a little bit before half. All of a sudden, CJ gets his start, and you guys just really followed the shit.
Emilio, here's the question. Are the Washington Redskins not as good a defensive line as the Dallas Cowboys? This is the thing that's so strange because Washington is way better.
Because you look at it, the problem Dallas had last year was your defensive line. So I don't know. It was just like it looks like the line wasn't our line wasn't blocking for him. I'm like, really look at Cowboys defensive line is not that great because they weren't that good last year. It's just their thing was what helping them was their secondary. So their pass rush was not that great last year. So they kind of had the same things. It's just our line literally giving up sacks, getting beat.
I'm gonna stop you right there, though, Emilio. I'm gonna tell you what, man. I wish you need to come in for Raw, man. You're gonna love it tomorrow night if you get a chance. There's gonna be some people getting talked about tomorrow night, boy. It's gonna be extension of night. What I'm talking about of today, should I say?
No, man, it's not good. Like I said, today, I'm just like, this is the first time I really got pissed over. Out of all these 7 games we played, this is the only first time I was pissed. I was like, man, we put up fights and expecting we're gonna, not gonna do that great anyways. It's just this is the first week I was really watching the game and it's just pissed.
Well, hopefully you won't have to get pissed next week, Emilio. Emilio, I gotta go. And
well, I tell you, next week we're not gonna beat the Eagles. That's just.
Well, see, everybody knows that. That's why it was necessary to win this week. So
Yeah.
All right, Emilio.
The only other fighting chance wasn't that. The only other fighting chance we might have is playing Arizona. Maybe beating Arizona back at our house.
Yeah.
Other than that,
yeah.
That would want to be the last, maybe one of the few chances we actually have winning again.
All right, Emilio.
All right, Ronbo.
Have a great day, Emilio.
Oh. You too, man.
Boy, I tell you, and I tell people to have a great day. I don't know how we gonna have a great day.
Man, hey, I still have great days no matter what, and I'm gonna still be a Niner fan no matter what.
There you go. That's the attitude.
So, like I said, you see me on.
All right, Emilio. Let me let the Rev in. Rev, come on in, man.
Ronbo.
Rev. We definitely need prayer service, boy. I tell you what, we need everybody. Especially the 49er players, everybody need to go to church, man. This is ridiculous. That was the worst whooping we've had. Last year was one of the worst whoopings we had. Did anybody score 40 points on us last year? Did the Cardinals? Somebody scored 40 points on us last year. But this was just ridiculous. Gave up.
I agree with the last caller saying how he got upset and walked away.
Freddie?
I am so disappointed in the fact of, can anybody tackle?
Well, no. We've seen the answer to that.
That boggled my mind. I'm waiting for everybody to start the "we told you so, don't put CJ Beathard in the game" kind of thing.
You know that nobody's going to do that. You know why? Because we've seen what was happening. You could clearly see it wasn't him. He had no protection. But then again, I've been complaining about that all season long. The quarterback has to have some time to throw the ball. Receivers need time to run their routes. If the offensive line is letting people come in at 100 miles an hour, we can't develop any offensive movement. And CJ, man, I felt so sorry for him.
Where our offensive linemen just gave up.
Like we can't do nothing about this.
This is just my suggestion, and I'm going to throw it out there like I told you last time. Get rid of that whole damn offensive line. Do like Dallas did. Take all your draft picks. Go draft some offensive linemen. Second thing is go find me a shutdown corner or cornerback that can actually play cornerback. Get rid of Robinson's sorry ass. It is what it is right now.
Which ain't good.
That's all I can say. But, Rashard Robinson needs to go. I'm sorry. He needs to go. He's a bum. He's beyond bum. He's dumpster trash juice. He's a bum. Period. No wonder his rating on Madden fucking sucks. He's a fucking bum.
I just wonder if there's any free agents out there available for next season because John Lynch is going to be all over.
Okay, this is the question I have. We signed Leon Hall, then turn around and let him go. Leon Hall is a veteran cornerback that can play Dez Bryant, that can teach these boys some things, and y'all let him go.
They want to go all young. Now it seems like they want to go all young. I mean, you've seen what happened. Hall left. Bo left. Everybody get out. If you're 25, if you're 27, 28 years old, you got to go.
It's just stupid. We have to have veteran presence on our team. Period. Hell, go give me a veteran quarterback to teach these damn quarterbacks a thing or two. CJ did his thing today. If he would have had protection, he would have ate the Cowboys up. I have a strong belief in that. If they would have gave him time, he would have ate them up.
And the receivers would have had time to run the route. Yeah.
He ran hard. El Guapo ran hard. He wanted that rock. He wanted that rock.
Came with heart.
But,
this is something that nobody had.
But it sucks. It hurts. It is what it is, fam. We just gotta remain faithful. I know we mad. We upset. I mean, let's just get through this season. And wait for the draft, see what we do as far as trade deadline. I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles put 40 up on us. I can tell you that.
No. Rev, we gotta go, and I'm gonna tell you what, man. Tomorrow night we go roast some people tomorrow night, man. So I'm gonna see.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on Raw. I ain't been up there in a minute, but you know what I'm saying. But shout out to the Red and Gold, 24/7, 365. Shout out to you, Ronbo.
Thanks, fam.
Just everybody remain faithful, brick by brick. I'll holler at y'all.
All right, Rev. Oh man, let's go to AJ. AJ, what's happening, man? Oh, boy, AJ's been laughing at the 49ers. AJ's been laughing at the 49ers since preseason. AJ's been always coming in. So, man, what the 49ers look like. AJ's been not paying much attention to him here and there. AJ, did you see anything about that misery?
No, I'm just throwing tomatoes up, throwing all kind of fruit at the damn team, the coach, man. We got a failed system, period, man. Period.
But
nothing
AJ,
looking good.
And nothing they fell all the way apart. The 49ers have been contending every week. They was right there. And today they just fell all the way out. You know what, AJ? I want us to get whatever the lease is at Levi Stadium. I want that lease canceled, and I want us to move the hell up out of Levi Stadium. There is some problem going on with there. That makes no sense. Harbaugh came in the year before last season.
Fuck.
It is, man. It's like playing in the...
Fuck, dude.
It's bad, man, because it's like flying into the Bermuda Triangle. Every time we get in there and start playing, man, the 49ers all of a sudden just get blasted. Nothing they can do. Trent Taylor fumbles the ball. What Trent Taylor's got sure hands. He never fumbles the ball.
Man. 40-10, no run. But I'm just saying, where's the limit on the governor with our defense? That dude's to Hal from up northwest Seattle. He ain't did shit. He ain't showing no resilience as a great new team wanting to show his skill level and how he can, rally the damn defense. Man, 40-10. Come on, man. Damn.
And the score is not indicative of how bad it was. They probably should have scored more points than that. Yeah, it was bad. But Zeke did anything he wanted to do. He was just running through 49ers like there was paper. Except for Reuben did tag him one time.
To the radio, you were saying something about Tank, and Tank, he's a 3-4 guy, I guess.
4-3.
Vice versa. Yeah. But I mean, we ain't got him no more, right?
No, Tank's out, and Ronald Blair's out because Duzable and McDaniel didn't add nothing today. I just
wow.
Why?
Man, that's looking like we got another whole new season to get ready to
first round
battle the who can pick up in free agency and who good with the picks as far as GM wise. I don't know, GM wise, John Lynch ain't looking too good either, man. He's looking pretty suspect.
Well, it's John's brought in everybody he could bring in that was available. He just the people that come in just they ain't doing too much. I mean, there's nobody to sign at this point. Whatever he was going to do, he had to do in preseason, and that wasn't done.
Right.
He probably thought he had what he needed, and but John is calling people in almost every week. John's got people in there, so we got some. I don't know. I do not want to become the Cleveland Browns of the West Coast. That's gosh.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we looking like, the Browns of the West Coast, Ronbo. This shit is embarrassing. Man, tell you the truth, man. It's just like we just need the bananas and tomatoes and let everybody know Levi's Stadium sucked. The team has a new coach and a new GM that came out and just threw rocks in the pond, man. We ain't looking good, man. Looking bad.
AJ, you know what?
This whole season might be 0-16.
No, AJ, don't say. AJ, listen, tell you what, man. Come on back tomorrow night, man. I'm doing Raw. Okay. I'm supposed to still get ugly tomorrow night, but tell you what, man.
Go Niners, though, man. Yeah. I'm still faithful, but God.
There you go. Yeah, no.
What we faithful on?
I know, it's tough. All right, AJ, have a good night. That's a test right now. Everybody's got to remain faithful as we go through the process. Because you know what? This is not the first time this has happened. To this length of time is what's bothered me. Daryl Green. Oh, Daryl. Oh,
hey, how you doing, Ron?
How you doing, Daryl? You the one. Wifey must be just laughing and rolling around on the floor. She's probably trying to give you kisses. Get off me. Get off me, woman. Don't touch me.
She did like a little smile, but she didn't take it like real, like she didn't get like real hype with it. She don't do all that like they be doing, getting real hype on it.
That's
like,
good.
Kind of like laid back.
You get a break then.
I know
man.
I lost $150 on that damn bet.
Oh man, and then you got to sit up. You know what though? Here's the thing though, Daryl. I've been through this with my lady, man. But she's not really a football. But whenever time I lose or say something wrong, they may not say too much. But every time you look at them, you all of a sudden you say, "What? I ain't say nothing." Well, you ain't gotta say nothing. You keep looking at me like that. I know what you're thinking. You know, is you gonna get that treatment for a while? You know.
You probably probably talking shit in your mind. I was like,
it's gonna get.
All the fumbles and all that.
I don't know, Daryl. I don't. I keep thinking we're gonna improve. Brady came in and fumbled, recovered his fumble. They didn't let him. They didn't play another down the rest of the game.
And they were letting the quarterback get hit so many times. I was like, whoa.
Boy, it's tough, man. They beat C-Day they beat him up. And he still kept getting up.
Yeah,
I'm kind of proud of him, man. You know that? He's out there a rookie, staying calm, and they ain't got no offensive line. Boy, that boy's going to be a bad dude. As soon as they find some people to help him.
I got
to
buy me another TV. I broke my TV.
see, that's the thing, We send that building to
I threw a hammer at my TV.
I hear you. I tell you, man, it's just.
Man, whew.
I don't know.
Oh boy!
And next week we got to play the Red Hot Eagles. What is that gonna be like? Good Lord,
man!
And the Eagles, I think they already beat. Didn't the Eagles already beat the Cowboys like stepchildren? So if we come in with anything weak next week, we're looking at 50, 60 points. It could be like a college game.
One good thing I hear. I ain't had to hear them Bird girls talking shit. They got beat worse than we got beat.
Wait, who?
The Bird Girls, the Cardinals.
The Cardinals are done. They went and got AP, and everybody figured just run AP to the left and take him down. Because
they lost 33-0, and then their quarterback, he's out. He got hurt.
Broke his arm.
Yeah.
But the Cardinals are through anyway.
All right.
Hey, I tell you what, Daryl. Let me see you tomorrow, man. If you got some time, man, we're gonna do some Raw tomorrow night.
All right. Go Niners. It's still Niners for life, though. I ain't gonna never change.
There you go, and congratulate wifey.
All right, Romo. You take care.
All right, fam. All right, let's go to the Riddler. Tony. Tony, where you at, Tony?
What up, Ronbo?
Well, Tony, I am almost Fridays from now on. When I ask you guys, give me scores, we're going to be perfectly just whatever's on your mind. And I think it's our fault, Tony. I think if we stop predicting the 49ers to win, we might be better off. It could be our fault. Why don't we start just say what we anticipate? I did not anticipate this kind of a beating, but I knew it'd be close. But this wasn't even close. We got beat from the first minutes of the game to the last. Jesus.
Right. Yeah, I get it. Just a quick note for everybody. Make sure you clear the lines. You can watch Ronbo on YouTube. You don't need to stay on the line. Other people are trying to get up in here. And Ronbo, I'm not criticizing you or anything, but make sure you try to stay on top of that too. Make sure you tell people to clear the lines.
Yeah, no, you're right, and you're right, Tony. You're right. Guys, when you're not on when you're talking, please hang it up because we've only got a capacity of so many, so you got to do that. Thanks, Tony. You're right. I'm so mad tonight I can't think.
It's okay because there's something I wanted to talk about that to me is more important than football.
Yeah.
And that would be Dwight Clark and his ALS diagnosis.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if everybody in here understands what it means to have ALS, but it's a lot like having a very advanced cancer. It's in terms of how long you have to live and your life expectancy, the way it looks.
Yeah,
so
it's an awful.
I don't. Yeah, so what it does, it kind of eats you from the inside. And you could see Dwight today, how drawn his face was, how weak he looked.
It got him in a wheelchair.
And but I just wanted people to realize that while we're here thinking about what it's like to lose to the Cowboys, Dwight is thinking about what it's going to be like to lose his life because Bubba Paris came in at the end of the game. And he really just said, I wanted to see my friends one last time. And that should tell you that I don't think Dwight is long for this world. I don't know. ALS diagnosis can take around 5 years. It's very unpredictable, but it's almost always a death sentence. And I just want you guys to remember how much Dwight Clark means to us. And what he means to sports history and getting that catch because that is, I think sometimes it slips our mind how important those things can be and how we take them for granted. But he really is a legend. He's a living legend, and it's so. Dwight Clark, I love you, man.
Yeah, fully agree.
Ronbo, sorry to do that.
No.
Sorry to make it even more depressing. But.
No, that's a very well placed message, and I should have started off with that myself. And you watched all those legends that they got together like that, and they're just family. They're helping Dwight put his clothes on and helping him do all these things. Man, that was a beautiful thing, man. I see Dwight, and they were actually throwing kisses up in the booth. Him, Carmen, and Eddie D. I mean, it's just a rough thing. And then the 49ers are down there getting killed. It was just a bad day for the red and gold empire, man. And to see Dwight like that. Now, you're right. I saw him. Last time we saw Dwight, they just announced to us that he had that condition. And today he looked like the condition had advanced a long way. So you're right. Nobody should have to go through that. So, Hearts are going out to White.
Yeah, now I don't even know how to pivot off that, but I guess I'll just try. So into the topic of football, and I won't take too long.
Okay.
I think my opinion stands. I think we have yet to put a complete game together, and what I mean by that is it's when you're not an over-the-top good team and your roster isn't completely there yet, which I don't think it is. I think we have talent. I think it's young talent, and I think it's inconsistent talent. And so all it takes is a couple mistakes. I knew on that fumbled punt return that here we go.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
you can't do that when you're a team like us right now. And what I want people to remember is just be patient. You know, I even if I don't want to say it, but 0-16 might be a reality this year, and it's just bad luck because we could just as easily be
4-2.
5 and
even if we lose today, we could be 4-2 or 5-2. I'm sorry, we played 7 games. That's right, 5-2.
So it's not about the quarterback. I still have the opinion that it's never been about the quarterback. I think Hoyer would have lost this game just as much as CJ would have lost. Do I think CJ is better under pressure? Yeah. I don't think he folds. But I felt so bad for the poor guy because the first thing he saw was Tomlinson's name tag on his fucking jersey as he's getting pushed into his grill. He took some big hits, man.
God, how do those big men get pushed around? I don't understand. It must be footwork or something. And I'm watching Fusco. It looks like he's doing some kind of a dance with one guy. I mean, he's doing like a two-step. You know, they're going back, they're going back, they're going back. And Fusco's like, there's nothing I can do, guys. There's nothing I can do. And, of course, he pushes them all the way back into CJ. The offensive line, I'm just really got a problem with. But anyway, you know, a lot of teams have a problem with the offensive line, so I guess we're not special in that regard. Tony, can we get you back here tomorrow night? I mean, we continue, man. We got a lot of people in, as you know. And as a matter of fact, as Tony has asked, if you're still on the line, if you've already talked, please hang up. I think we already cleared that up. All right.
All right, Ronbo, take it easy, man.
You too, Tony. Thanks for that message, man. You were right. All right. Let's go to Vader. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let's go to Richie Rich. We call Vader Rich sometimes, too. Let's go to Richie Rich.
Ronbo, what's going on, brother?
Oh, Richie, man, it's just awful, man. I mean, Tony just brought up the White situation. And then I'm just thinking about the game. It's just a bad day.
Yeah. Prayers go out to Dwight Clark and his family and stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, I lost my grandfather 20-some years ago to cancer, so believe me, I understand the feeling and stuff.
Never forget those things.
So, yeah. But getting to the game, though, I see everybody all in their emotions. Listen, it ain't bother me. You know why it didn't bother me?
How come?
Because I know where we stand at, Rob. I've been telling you this for the past month or so, 2 months that I've been coming on the show talking to you and the family.
And I'm going to listen
this doesn't, exactly. Because I've seen the rebuild. I've seen people rebuild. Now, I didn't see the Niners back in those times because I was in diapers at the time. But I'm sure Bill Walsh went through it. Right? I'm sure fans are like, fire Bill Walsh. You don't know what we're talking about. I'm tired of people saying Shanahan is garbage. No, he's not garbage. No. All right? We got a young team, and we're developing, and we're evaluating. Can people take into consideration that right now, at this stage, the Cowboys are better than us? Yes, they are.
They have to.
They're a better team than us. And they also came off a bye week, people.
Yeah, they did look fresh,
didn't they? They had time to prepare.
Yeah, plenty of time.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We're not there. We're not at that stage yet. What it is that people get caught up in their feelings and emotions so much that they don't get no perspective. Tony, thank you for the perspective and the clarity. I love what Tony was just saying.
True.
Because he understands the process. Yeah, I know he sounds like a young man.
24.
I'm 41, so I'm probably somewhat older than him.
Yeah.
I've seen the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the 2000s where they were. Rombo, you've seen them where they were when Tony Dungy got there, and then after him was John Gruden, right?
Yeah.
You've seen the Indianapolis Colts, remember where they were at one point in the 90s, right?
Yep, everybody's got to go
through it. And then the Dallas Cowboys with Jimmy Johnson. Yeah. These teams were 2-14, 1-15, guys. They were garbage. But you know what? We played 5 close damn games, all right? So you know these things work this way with rebuilding teams, right? This is year 1. We ain't even year 3 yet, and I hear people talk about, F the Niners. Niners suck, this and that. It's a roller coaster when you're rebuilding. We're not even fixed. We're not even there as far as players. You know what I'm saying? The talent level yet. That probably won't come until year 3. So like I told you before, and I see it on the chat all the time. If all you negative Nancy's want to be negative about the Niners, don't come back a year, 2 years from now. We're putting in work. Plain and simple. Get up out of here then. That's how I feel about it.
You know,
it just frustrates me, Ronbo. It just frustrates me because I knew we didn't have a chance in that game. We played 5 close games. We're gonna have some. We're gonna have some games where we ain't gonna. If you go back and look at Bill Walsh's first year, he had some games where he played 5 points, 8 points, 10 points, and then he had some games where he just got blown out in. It happens.
Yeah, and it happened today.
It happened today, and it's gonna probably happen next week. Are we're gonna still have the same people. Oh, I'm in the Niners suck. TJ suck.
Yeah, them folks, they can't wait to say that. They're not paying any attention to the situation. I agree. You know,
like I said, Rob, I don't know what to say anymore. People gonna feel the way they feel, being all in their feelings. We were never going to be 10-6 like people wanted to believe beginning of the year. We were never going to be a playoff team. I knew we were going to be maybe a 2-win because we changed over 70 to 80% of our roster. We changed the whole structure, and we can't compare last year with Chip Kelly. It's 2 different years. That's it. We played the Cowboys close last year. Why? They had a more veteran team last year, but you seen what happened in those games with Chip Kelly and that veteran team. When they came out in the second half of many of those games, they couldn't adjust the shit. They would get dogged in those games. This is a totally different team now, totally different roster.
It's a brilliant perspective. You know what? We got to go, Richie. But man, come on back tomorrow night and we'll continue. Okay?
Yeah, I called you tomorrow night for Raw and stuff.
Be looking for you too. All right.
All right, brother. Take it easy. All right, bye.
Good night. Oh man, and CMC McCarver he's driving back from Levi's Stadium, and boy, what is he thinking right now? McCarver, get a locked up frame. See if we can get him back in. McCarver, can you hear me? We'll get him next time. Let's go ahead. Vader.
Ronbo.
Yo.
What's going on, Ronbo? What's happening?
Yes, actually, a whole lot is happening, but we ain't going on nowhere. I mean, it's like Richie just pointed out. We got a reality dose just a little while ago, as you know, and the Cowboys beat us down into like a spike into the ground. Just beat us all the way down into the dirt.
Yeah, I agree with Rich, man. I mean, we're in a rebuilding stage right now. But again, I mean, what were our players? I mean, did they get the memo? We had a game today. I didn't see Doomerville, man. Victor Bolden Jr. The fucking Cowboys didn't have a kicker, man.
That's what makes it even more worse.
I would have told them, hey, dude, get dressed and get your ass out there. Mostert trying to catch goddamn returns. You look like shit. It's like nobody got the memo. I didn't see half our players out there. And what the fuck is Reuben doing in the middle? He doesn't play the fucking middle.
No, he's a Mike.
He's an outside linebacker, man.
No, he's a Mike. He really is a Mike. That's what he played in the Bama.
We brought him in to stop the fucking run.
Well, yeah. But I mean his position on the field.
Armstead was supposed to be behind Solomon Thomas. And that you notice that hole was always covered up, man.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. I don't know what Salas was trying to do. I mean, we just got rid of Bowman. I know he got the memo on that. I know Bowman wasn't dressed in a Niner uniform today. He needed to move him out to the outside. I mean, this is a young team.
Okay, but here's the thing, though.
I mean, I don't know what Salas' problem is.
No, Rich. No.
I mean, this 4-3, it's just not working, man.
Yeah, well, if you want to question the scheme, yeah, but Reuben was in position where he's supposed to be. Reuben is now the Mike taking over for Bowman. But what we're doing wrong is it's a number of things.
He's got to gradually get into it. I understand if Smith was still there and he wasn't injured, okay. All right. At least he has some kind of veteran presence in the back. But, I mean, you have no veteran presence there on the line. I mean, dude, they should have moved up. I think Foster would have had a monster game today if they would have just rotated him from inside to outside. That's what I thought they were going to do. They didn't do that at all.
No, it's a Mike because he's got the best lateral movement. So they had to put him in a position where he can go left or right. He wasn't really playing out of position. There was just nobody else out there helping. That's the problem.
But didn't show a Ronbo. I mean, they did what they did to us last year.
Because they ran away. You know what? They
got
schemed.
That ball and he ran all over us, all on the right side, man.
They schemed perfectly.
Fucking creamed on the right side.
Yeah, but we had other people. We had other people over there besides Reuben. See, this is the thing. There were some other people responsible besides Reuben. This is the thing. And they, we were just got abused all day. I even seen Kwaski T get abused, and I was shocked. I don't know what's going on. They can play. They're better than that.
I just didn't. Exactly. I just think they didn't get the memo. I didn't think they were serious about playing today. I mean, it just didn't look like they showed up at all. But again, and then not having a veteran influence out there. I mean, it shows big time, man. Again, I think one of the callers made a comment that maybe we should have kept Hall out there.
Yeah,
giving him a paycheck for 2 games that he didn't play.
And I wonder why they cut him. They must have saw something really, really bad in practice, because I don't know why they cut him after a few days. That was strange.
Yeah, but hopefully Lynch. I mean, I'm putting this one on Lynch, man. Our GM's accountable.
Okay, Vader, but you got to be careful.
All these moves, and I understand we're trying to rebuild, but we'll see what happens. Man.
Yeah,
I know you got a lot of callers, man.
Yeah, let's tomorrow night we'll go over it and comb off the subject some more. Okay.
Oh yeah, we'll go over it, man.
All right,
Rombo.
Have a good night.
I'm a Niner fan till I die, and I got the panties on my head. That's what I get. Let me go, I'm ready to go. Radio Rumble Sports. Yeah, good one.
Vader. All right, let's go to. Let's go to. It's Sean, the jeweler's here. Huh? Come on in, Sean.
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Yeah,
I'm here.
Well, that was rough. Of all teams,
man. Shout out to what Tony said, man. He's absolutely right. At the end of the day, it is football. And these guys got to deal with certain things outside of football. And shout out to Mr. Clark himself. Appreciate you, bro, and everything you've done for the organization. And a lot of people don't realize that Dwight Clark, man, he had ALS for a long time, but he just officially announced it this year. But he's had it for a long time.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that story.
So it's not like it did that to him in a matter of 5 months, but it got to the point where he can no longer hide it.
Yeah.
But moving on, I don't mean to brush him off so quickly, but man, T.J. Beathard took a beating today, brother.
It was scary,
today, man.
It was scary.
And you know what? The motherfucker kept on getting up, man, and he
is tough.
Christ, the dude is tough, man.
He is tough.
He's
you
tough.
See his face
He's tough,
when the camera got in close?
Huh?
You see his face when the camera got in close? That's what I was saying. You ever watch one of them Tasmanian Devil cartoons, and you see all these feet and hands flying and everything? I seen that. That's the first thing I thought about. CJ's got people coming in all around him. The offensive line was being backed up against him. And CJ's keeping his eyes downfield. He is not concerned with that madness going on around him. I said, that boy is tough. He is tough.
Yeah,
I was impressed with that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and you're absolutely right. And and I saw some good things where I seen him trying to get out of the pocket, even though he was being flushed out. He did exactly that. He flushed out. He was stepping to the left, stepping to the right. He was running for his life. And there was a couple times where he threw the ball away where Brian Hoyer would have just, even when he saw it coming, he would have just, he would have just froze. But I see a difference between the quarterbacks, and like you say, CJ is going to be all right in the long run. He just took an absolute beating today. We definitely need an O-line. There's going to be some, I don't know if they want to go all young right out of the gate next year. I think you mix it in with some veterans and some young fucking studs, like you're saying, not in the Pac-12 on the O-line. But
I'm serious about that. Please don't bring any more.
And you know what? You know what, Ronbo? You're absolutely right, man. You're absolutely right. You're right, man. 100%. And one thing that was apparent today, and one thing that was obvious today, is that Bowman's leadership was missing. It was missing, man.
Yeah.
How many yards did they rush on us today?
265. And Zeke ran for the same total he did last year. I think 1 yard less at 147 yards. So Lord have mercy.
I mean, they just, I hate to say it, man, but they just long stroked us on the rushing, man. They just did us in on the rush. The Foster, we all know he's a rookie, obviously. He's just not there yet to be able to have that leadership quality there. I mean, he has the leadership quality, but he doesn't have the leadership presence. I think that's where we're lacking, man. It was apparent. You know, there's a couple times where Foster was trying to get these guys together, man, and they were just lost and confused, and you know. And I'm not going to blame Foster right now because look, not only is he a rookie, but this was actually his real first game.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we threw a lot on him. Very quickly. Very quickly.
And too quickly.
Sean, this is fucking week 7 and all that other shit, but this was actually his first real game.
I got a feeling he looked better in week 10.
He played what? I'm sorry?
And he should look a lot better in week 10. This is everything. This is a transition plus week. This is terrible. I didn't even think about that, but we're going through too much transition at one time. You got the quarterback change. You got the veteran presence of Bowman gone. This is just, I don't know why I expected this better. You know, we shouldn't have expected it. But, Sean, we need to go ahead real quick because we got to move.
Real quick, and I'll jump off here.
Okay.
I think next draft, what we really focus on is secondary and O-line, man.
Yeah.
I think that's it right there. We got to focus on secondary and O-line.
Oh, God, yes. And see if we can find some more monsters. And in the second and third or fourth round, get me an SEC monster in them. I'm telling you right now, I want some mean men. What's that fool's name in Cincinnati that gets in trouble all the time? That defensive lineman.
You talking about Burress?
No. What's it?
He plays on defense.
Yeah, he's got a nickname. Anyway, he goes too far because he's like that far from being a criminal. But I like that kind of mentality. You know what I mean?
Right.
Our guys are too nice, Sean. Too nice. They're not evil or mean. I want mean.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
We'll talk tomorrow, bro.
Hey, real quick, check out the fucking free agents.
Yeah, no.
The O-line free agents next year. You're gonna like it. We need to grab one or two of them, pick them up. I'm out.
Yeah. All right, Sean the Jeweler, putting light on the truth. All right, let's go to. It's Amanda, huh? Amanda Ashton. Hey, Amanda. It's probably somebody using somebody's phone, though. Campbell, California.
No, this is Tyler. Emerson. I don't like her name.
I knew it was some guy using some lady in the house's phone.
No, it's my mom's account. We have on the same account.
No problem, Tyler, man. Come on in, man.
But you know what I just saw out there today was I just saw that. I don't know. I just saw basically a line that just looked like they're just getting beat up. They just looked beat up. We couldn't handle it.
And like they didn't really care anymore.
And that's the difference in the game.
And did it look like to you that they quit?
Okay, go ahead.
Did it look like to you at any one point that they might have quit? When they showed the camera on the offensive line, and they kept putting the camera on the offensive line, did you notice that? They kept putting the camera on the offensive line. I see it Staley and all of them sitting there, and they look like, what the hell are we supposed to do?
No, you saw Joe Staley on the sidelines laughing when his quarterback just got sacked for a fumble. Like, what are you doing? Like,
I missed that one. I kept seeing Staley gazing off into the air like, what are we doing here? And I said, wow.
Well, no, like I was with my friend who's actually an Eagles fan, and he was saying like, basically like if you put C.J. Beathard and Carlos Hyde behind that offensive line, and you put Dak and Zeke behind ours, and the game's the exact same way. Like. The offensive line is where it starts and where it ends. So.
Oh yeah, always. You're gonna win and lose with your lines, and our line today lost dramatically. They didn't just lose; they got clobbered.
They got. I don't know. They got dicked around. So.
Tyler, here's another thing though. In practice, well, I seen both Garrett Selleck, and was that Carlos Hyde or Matt Breida? I'm watching Cowboy defenders zooming past them and they're missing every time. I would rather have a flag than you just absolutely. That looks so bad. The camera angle catches it. Looks like, oh wow, he's too fast for me. And then he goes and kills. Yeah, don't you feel sorry for poor? Our poor quarterback. Don't you feel sorry for CJ? I think kid's 6'2", he weighs 220, 230. And those guys are coming in there hitting him with as hard as they can. They're wearing 255, 260, 70. And they're hitting him at 100 miles an hour. Don't you feel bad about that? I've seen that happen 2 or 3 times today. Why?
Yeah, you can't be laughing around on the sideline.
There's nothing funny. You're right.
Like rocked. So, yeah, got to get serious. Got to get off to the line. That's it. So, anyways.
You know, Bobby Turner pointed out about that. He said something about guys, running backs that are in there supposed to pick off the blitz and pick up the man that's coming in. And we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
Why are we not doing that?
It's a mentality, too, on the line. You got to have a mentality.
Yeah.
You got to want to do it. So.
Yeah. It's like defense. Same thing. Tanner, man, tomorrow night it's gonna get a little crazy, man. You come on in and join us tomorrow night on Red and Gold Radio, okay?
I'll try my best, man. Thanks, Ronbo.
Looking for you. By the way, I mentioned I mentioned Red and Gold Radio, and what I mean by Red and Gold Radio tomorrow night, if you've got the Ronbo Sports app, and if you're just watching us for the YouTube on the first time, you got to get in Red and Gold Radio Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. We all got a theme going on, but Monday we usually call people out, and particular players, and actually callers have called in and had too much to say about somebody. It's hilarious. It can be fun, and it's kind of soothing after you went through this kind of misery. So Red and Gold Radio, get the Ronbo Sports app. You'll see all the instructions on how to join. The Ronbo Sports app is absolutely free. Go ahead and get that. We're going to Bill. We want Bill to keep the
Bill.
Yeah, Bill. Yeah. Bill, the noise in the background. Bill, please get a quiet place for us.
Bill, please get a quiet place for us.
There's no noise back here. It's not me.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Is this better?
Oh yeah, I guess it wasn't you. Okay. Bill, jump on in there, man.
Bill, jump on in there, man.
Oh, we got an echo going.
We got an echo going.
That is not me.
Okay, Bill, you know what I need.
Somebody hang up.
Bill, you don't need.
Okay, Bill, I need you to call back. Bill, call. I don't know. You got a bad connection. Something went wrong there. We got a tremendous echo. Okay, because Bill, remember, turn off your TV and anything else going on around you. Okay, let me. In the meantime, let's go to Tito.
What's up, guys?
Tito, man. There's been a few people that have. I feel better from some of the things that are being said tonight. That's why I love this program, man. Because you need to step away from yourself for a minute and think in somebody else's mind. And I feel a lot better now. You know, some of the things we're seeing were scheduled, so ain't no point in getting all that mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tell me about it. All I know is, listen, this is a rebuilding year. I'm 49 years old. I know how this crap is.
Yeah.
I remember when Bill Walsh came in, 1-15, whatever. I remember those times.
Yeah.
I remember when Tampa Bay was the joke of the league and all that.
Yeah.
But Reuben Foster is okay where he's at. He's all right. He's not out of place. He's learning. He's a rookie.
Yeah.
We do need a big time. We're missing Bowman's leadership. That ain't no lie. We are. We got our ass kicked.
Bad.
Oh, well, shit happens. But you know what? You can't get mad. You can't go, oh, my God, we could be like, nah. We wasn't even going to make it to the damn Super Bowl or even get into a wild card.
Even saying that's funny. Super Bowl 49ers in 2017.
Come on. And you got to be realistic. All I know is this. Reuben had no help in the front. Armstead is hurt. We got so many players that are hurt. It's a joke.
Ray disappeared tonight.
Yeah, and this kid, the cornerback that keeps on killing us with penalties. He got to go.
Oh.
He got to go. Right now, in free agency, the end of the year, guys, the other caller mentioned it. There will be some good offensive linemen free agent.
I got to look at that list.
Niners got the cap space, though.
Yeah.
The Niners got it. But the big thing is, like I said, it's a losing season. I'm not mad we lost. I'm not. Because I just wish the Browns would have won. I want the top. I'm still not sold on the quarterback. Still not there. He's all right.
Yeah.
Sometimes he looks like completely lost.
Yeah.
But you know what? You got also. I said this last time. If we get the top pick, and there's an absolutely franchise quarterback, what you gonna do?
See, Tito, that's the question right there. What are they gonna do? Because if they got that top pick, if Cleveland's number 1 and we're number 2, or vice versa, they're gonna trade that pick, Tito. They ain't gonna go good for that. They're not going for a quarterback in the first round.
All I know is the Giants, Jets, Niners, Browns.
Jets are looking pretty good, though. Did they play yet?
Yeah, they played, and I think they won. But
See?
the thing is, they still need a better quarterback.
Well, that's true.
They're not so.
McGowan's not going
on
to
this
make it.
kid.
Yeah, you're right.
So, wait a minute. You got the Jets, Browns, Giants, and us. But don't think that the Chargers not going to be looking for a quarterback either.
The Giants might be in the mix, too. There's going to be a big shakeup in New York this year.
Yeah, I know. I mentioned the Giants. The thing is, if we got the top pick or the second, then you got to do another 3 teams or 2 teams, whatever, right there behind us or behind the Browns that want a quarterback. The Browns is not going to pass up on a quarterback this year. They're not.
Every year.
Yeah.
What are they going to do with Deshaun Kaiser? That team is a joke.
I don't know, but they're not going to pass up on a they got 3, maybe 4 franchise quarterbacks, maybe on 4.
Oh, I thought you meant the Browns. Yeah, the Browns got about 4 quarterbacks running around there, too.
All I know is this. If you got the top pick, you got franchise quarterback, then you got this kid. And you got to think about it. You ain't going to see another draft like this year coming because they be saying it. This is the year coming. There's going to be a lot of good quarterbacks. But there's 3 or 4 franchise quarterbacks.
Tito, who you like?
That's the thing, man. I mean, I can't. It's just, I see so many. I mean, I see 3 that I like. I keep on forgetting. The VP went over there to see him. This old California kid.
Is he up in Washington?
I forget his name. I know
because Sam Darnold and Josh Rosen, I don't know about them. Yeah. You know,
don't. Oh man, I've been checking on those quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And don't knock them yet. I mean, you see what I'm talking about. Just don't knock them yet. But all I know is, you know what? John Lynch is doing good. But the big thing that would surprise me the most, if the Redskins let their quarterback just walk. Now, if the 49ers come out of nowhere, sign him, then I said, okay, we just signed a quarterback. He's all right. But you know what? We got the top pick. That now the wheels is going to be turning. Whoever wants that top pick, they're going to give up some serious draft picks.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the Rams that gave up so much. Then the Eagles. But I can guarantee you right now, it's going to cost some serious draft if you got the pick.
But Tito, you know, by you saying that, you know what hurts my feelings? I'm looking at the Eagles and I'm looking at the Rams. Both of those teams are going to end up in the playoffs.
Don't get mad.
I'm just saying.
You gotta remember, don't get upset. Do you know why? We just like you say, we could have been 5-2.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Next year, we're gonna improve. Now remember, there's a lot of good offensive linemen. There are good cornerbacks also. But my main thing is this: if we get the top pick, and if we sign Cousin, holy shit! You know how many picks we're gonna end up getting? Plus, we will definitely instead of having maybe 2 second-round picks, I won't be surprised if we're gonna end up getting 3 second-round picks. And don't be surprised if the Niners don't make a move to move back up.
Tito,
now everything's an if and if.
I know, Tito, we got to stop. But you know what? I've been trying to get a hold of you so we can do a one-on-one. I want to see.
I know, man.
I want to hear everything you got on your mind, man. But we got to stop now.
Man.
You know.
But you know what? I'll send you a message when I'm going to be free and all that.
Let me know, man.
I'll send you a quick message, okay?
All right. Yeah.
My head is like this. I'll be checking quarterbacks. I'll be checking free agents.
I know it.
And
that's why I want to know.
You're going to be. Oh, man.
Let me know, man, when you got it open, man. We can let you have a whole bunch of time, all right?
All right, man. I got to go.
All right,
and guys, don't get mad. We're going to be strong. Believe in that. Niners for life, baby.
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
It's Tito. All right, let's go to the Iron Sheik.
What's up, Rambo?
Sheik, you know what's really worrying me, Sheik? We're starting to get like we did last year. we finally started getting used to losing. I wish this would. I don't want to get used to losing. I hate it. You know, I did not see this coming.
Terrible.
We've been losing by small margins every week, and finally we just got blown out of the tub. And you know, the things that people are saying tonight, we were way out of line to believe anything beyond what just happened today anyway. So I'm starting to settle back into mode, and we're going to get some surprises. I'm sure before the season is over, we're going to be delighted because Kyle Shanahan's teams, as I was watching Atlanta Falcons, they were complete. I mean, they were just awful about 2 years ago. And then all of a sudden they started winning because they finally started getting into the program. They had a lot of talent, but still they got the program. And that's what I think we're going to see the last few games of the season. You're going to see a surge, something that's going to make us smile. So we'll be patient, and I'll wait. You know, no problem. All right. But what's on your mind?
Well, yeah, it's definitely great things. But before I get that started, I just want to tip my hat off to the Dwight Clark family and the Niners organization to do that for him. And also Tony, shout out to Tony and Sean to bring that up. You know, it's a great, amazing thing that, you know, we're all getting together to help them out.
And to remind us once again, there's some things bigger than the game. Exactly.
Exactly. 100%. But, you know, it's Ronbo, you know, this is you know, like the other caller brought it, I believe it was Tony as well. He said that, you know, it's, I believe it was Tony, I'm not sure. But anyway, you know, when Bill Walsh was the head coach, when he started, he had a bad year. It took him like maybe a couple of years to get it all set up with his own style.
Mm-hmm.
And Kyle is a very similar situation. He wants a certain players, certain style, scheming. It's not there yet because the players are not synced yet. And always there's bulky players still in this team that he's not, you know, appreciating Falaya's defense as well. So it's going to take another year or maybe two. You know,
so hell, you know what?
Guys, you know.
There's one thing though. I think the quarterback situation that everybody's always talking about that I never get involved in. You guys are all right. You know why? Here's the thing. Because Steve Spurrier and Joe Montana came into camp at the same time, and Walsh couldn't figure out in the beginning which one he wanted to be his guy. Next year, I got a feeling somebody's going to follow in those same footsteps. I got a feeling we are going to see the duel of quarterbacks next season.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if we draft another quarterback.
Yeah,
you know, for that competition to find that guy, because obviously CJ is a third-round pick, and you know I believe he has the tools and the set. He's not ready yet, but he has that. He reminds me of Ben Roethlisberger, Big Ben.
He's tough.
How he plays and everything. So
I like him.
If
I like
you
him a
notice
lot.
how he the pocket, you know, he's a big guy, and he just runs. You know, he doesn't care to get hit.
Yeah.
His pocket presence is really nice. But, you know, obviously, you know, it took time for Joe Montana. You know, Steve Young was the backup for a while until he took over Joe Montana.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes time. It's a working process. Really, like the draft situation. People are talking about offensive line. Yeah, 100%. We need an interior offensive line interior. But I think we have to get the best available player. We need talent. We need game changers.
Badly.
It doesn't matter if it's on offense or defense. You know, we look at Dallas, they have offensive line. It's a beast. They've been drafting every year. And then they got Ezekiel, and then other players are Lawrence on the other side. But I don't think in a tackle, if you get a tackle, then Joe Staley, you know, he's probably going to get traded because he's not going to last. I have to say it's between if CJ does not show up, you know, if he, you know, downgraded, I think Rosen definitely should be looked at. Darnold, I think he's going to go back to school. He's not going to come out of the
he
draft.
better, because his stock went shooting down yesterday. Sam better spend one more year.
He looks like trash.
The golden boy. Yeah. Another year, Sam. Come out when you're a junior.
Yeah. Yeah. And another thing, too, Ronbo, is like, you know, what's his name? The last caller said, he said that, you know, we need you to draft free agents to get some players on the offensive line. You could do that. But I think Barkley is a guy that we 100% should look at. Because obviously, you know, Kyle wants his own players. Hyde is the guy, but he wants a two-back guy. And I think Barkley has that Ezekiel Elliot kind of type of player that he would enjoy. So
you got no argument from me.
And he does.
I just feel like they didn't made it a policy to never pick a running back in the first round. I wish like hell they would find a good way to get him, but you know, you
want some playmakers, man. You want some playmakers on this team, but you know, Cole's son is another one. But by the way, before I go, Ronbo, I know there's other callers. I don't know if you heard that there's like on the sidelines, the 49 sidelines, there's like a fight with the players bickering at each other. So I don't know if you caught that or not.
No, I didn't. Do you know who were they?
They didn't on the press conference. They didn't show it. They didn't say the names, but one of the reporters brought it up to Kyle Shanahan, and he didn't know it himself. So he didn't bring out who it was.
Some reporter knows, and then we'll find out later. Because the 49ers are going to want to keep that quiet. Because last thing they want anybody to know is there's any animosity or any ill feelings in that clubhouse. All right, but we'll probably know about this by tomorrow night, all right?
Yeah, well, definitely Monday night for sure. Let's get that gloves up. You know, it's definitely got pointed fingers. But anyways, before I go, Ronbo, hit that like, guys, for Ronbo.
Yes, thank you.
He's our MVP. Win or loss, this man, he's down for us, guys.
Yeah,
he's
always.
100%.
Love you guys,
hit
man.
Hit that like, sub, Facebook, etc. He'll let you know.
Thanks, G.
Go Niners.
See you tomorrow night, baby.
Later, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go to Bishop.
Ronbo.
Bishop, I read Bishop's Instagram. Bishop said, I got a funny feeling about this game. Bishop, I wonder if you were thinking like, I was probably thinking the opposite of you. I was probably thinking, the 49ers about to explode in this game. We then came close, 5 games, we're ready to go. Bishop, you were probably thinking just the other way, weren't you? I knew it.
Yeah,
I appreciate you not saying anything, busting my bubble.
I knew it was going to be a close game. I didn't know if it was going to be us winning. Like, I just knew we weren't going to lose by 3 points. I didn't know it was going to be this bad, but I knew that 3 to 2 points every game, that streak was about to end today. Yeah, so, yeah.
And of course it would happen in Levi Stadium, too. If we be on the road, that would never happen. We go back home and we cannot play no football. We play our worst games in Levi Stadium. I do not understand that. I do not get it.
Me neither, Ronbo, but it's like, I don't know, they got nervous or something. I don't know. But, I mean, it got so bad, Ronbo, that it started to become comical to me.
I was laughing at the end. Both of us.
It was like, I was laughing at it at that point. But, I want to piggyback off the previous caller.
Yeah.
He was talking about so-called scuffle fight between some of the players.
Yeah, did you know anything about that?
I honestly believe I didn't hear about it, but I think I got an idea of who was involved in the brawl.
Go ahead.
I think it was Rashard Robinson. Man. I don't know if you were looking at his body language. I was reading his body language.
Listen, Bishop,
body language.
you may have pointed did you see him walking down the sideline? The camera showed him. He was walking down the sideline, and he looked thoroughly pissed off. I thought he might have been mad at his own play and like that. But what I was seeing may have been the end result of what had just happened. Somebody must have said something to him about his. I don't want to speculate. I will find out later. But what do you think?
Well, it was one play where Dez Bryant had caught a touchdown. I think it was maybe the last. I don't know. I think
it was in the fourth quarter, though.
3 points. I can't remember. But Rashard Robinson was on, right?
Yep.
It was in the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
When he gave up the TD.
Yep.
But before the play, before Dak threw it, he was I think he might have been talking to Jimmy Ward. It was some miscommunication. I don't know if you can see it, but
always.
It was like it was miscommunication. Rashard was trying to figure out, okay, you get this, get that, or whatever, and then he just kind of like swatted his hands away from Ward, like in frustration. I don't know if you've seen that, but
I did not.
I don't know, Rashard Robinson.
I
think he just mentally wasn't there.
As soon as we get through, I'm gonna be looking that up because that stuff is. I hope they can make it up. I do not want a feud going on between players. We have enough problems without having locker room issues. And Sean was having a bad day. If anybody said anything to him, I know that was going to cause him to go off. So,
Yeah, they probably said, man, pick your shit up, man. There's garbage out here right now.
But you know what?
He wasn't the only one.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He wasn't the only one, but still.
Jesus Christ.
He was some of the one. But he looked better last week, Bishop.
It reminded me of Chip Kelly season the way we were missing tackles. Cowboys straight raped us.
Yep.
No
did.
PC. They straight raped us.
They did.
Straight up, no Vaseline, none of that.
They did.
But
it was like that with Jimmy Tomsula too. Jimmy Tomsula, remember against the Hawks, and what's his name got 200 yards on us, 212 yards, and we was tackling like we couldn't even feel how we forgot how to tackle. So I know exactly what you're talking about.
That Pittsburgh game where they scored like 40-some points.
47.
We had some garbage time, but that's neither here nor there. I'll say this though, man. Let's remain positive because we'll continue to suck. We'll continue to suck, fam.
Oh, Bishop, don't say this. Oh.
But Ronbo, this reminds me of Bill Walsh or Jimmy Johnson. When they started off, Jimmy Johnson started off 1-15, first year in Dallas. Bill Walsh 2-14. They ended up creating some dynasties. I think we'll have our dynasty, but we just gotta go through a rough first year, man.
We gotta wait,
and we'll get there. We'll get there, man.
Bishop,
we rebuilding, but we got a plan. We got a plan, though. That's the best part. We got a plan. We didn't have a plan with Chip Kelly or Jim Tomsula.
That's right, man. Jed York even echoed that the other day. Jed tried to say something good right quick. I got to give it to Jed, though. Jed does not go into hiding this year. He's running around out there with the colors on and talking to the press. You're right, Bishop. Yeah. We're going there, but we got to go through this road. It's like you're driving down the highway, and all of a sudden you get 30 miles of bad road before it gets smooth. So, I don't know. Bishop, let me see you tomorrow, man.
And I'll say this, too. I'm sorry. Well, I'll just say this one thing. Look out for Malcolm Butler. He'll be a free agent next year. That could be a cornerback we could look at. And, let's keep hope alive, y'all.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we lose with pride. How about that?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Bishop, come on, Mike. Come on back tomorrow night for Raw so we can get stupid with it, man. But you have a good night, all right?
All right, bet.
All right.
Yeah, good.
Okay, now, on what Bishop was just talking about, I see here Matt Mayako is posting on Twitter. He said some unrest among the 49ers players involving Ray Armstrong and Kwaski T appeared to be jawing at each other on the field and on the bench. So I guess it got a little, losing, it can cultivate anger and temper start flying. So, okay, here we go. I hope Salah better get a grip on this, Salah. Call him in there. I don't care how late you guys are in there. Straighten that out. Let's go to. I'm going to win. We have to win. We haven't done to win in forever. Win. Come on in, man.
Ronbo. How you doing, sir?
Oh, it's a rough night, Win. It's a rough day.
I know.
We didn't imagine all this falling apart, but yeah.
You know what? When we look at the schedule, two games that we want to win: Cowboys and Seahawks.
Yep.
And my expectations were high. I was thinking we were going to get our first win today.
Yeah, same here.
It's almost like would you rather lose a close game or to get blown out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think right now I'd rather lose a close game.
Because that was painful to watch for a whole quarter. It's been exciting to watch the 49ers every week, but that wasn't exciting. That was just vicious.
Man, no, that was a tough watch, man. I was like, I couldn't hardly watch it, but I made myself watch it and everything. So, I don't know, man. It's just frustrating. What we have to do. They're gonna have to identify who are the core guys that you want to keep on this rebuild, and all the guys that are not, man. It's about maybe 10, 15 guys probably need to be cut.
And that's what they're doing now. They're evaluating and seeing who they're going to keep. And all these moves are calculated, and it's going to take a while to sort things out. But I've seen a couple of guys I'd like to excuse today. But, that's neither here nor there. And because they could show something different next week. I don't know. But go ahead.
Yes, sir. Hey, but you know what? It's definitely looking like we're going to probably be in the top 2 or 3 in the draft.
Yeah, it looks pretty clear, huh?
Man, yeah, you know what? And what's scary is these quarterbacks in college, the ones they're talking about, these top picks, man, none of those guys look real great,
They're not Kyle Shanahan
That's what-
style.
that- to me,
That's what
it-
worries me.
You know what? And the one kid I'm thinking that may fit his mold is the kid from Wyoming. And, you know, to be honest with you, I'm just going to go and check him out on YouTube. But it's kind of frustrating doing that because
I forgot
when
his
you look
name.
at stuff like that, you look at a guy's highlights. You know,
I know what you're talking about. I just can't
He's
remember
not,
his name. Yeah.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, that's him.
Big kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big kid from Wyoming.
Yeah, a lot of people
And I
like
think
him.
he has a higher ceiling. I think he has a higher ceiling than these other guys. But
I need to see
I
some
don't know,
highlight
man.
film on him. Does he stand tough in that pocket? Because, see, that Kyle loves that. He loves a quarterback that just stands there and concentrates on his job. I don't care if you're driving a Mack truck at him. You don't move. You keep your eyes downfield, and you get it done. That's Kyle, you know. Is Josh like that? I got to see some film.
You know what? I think he is. But like I said, I've just seen highlights of him, Ronbo. I hadn't seen a game. I mean, when do they put Wyoming on TV, you know?
I know, huh? Not often.
So the thing is, when you seeing highlights, you seeing the best of a guy, you know.
Yeah. It's like
the
Carson
question
Wentz
is, you
school
know,
out
I
in Dakota.
like to see him in several games, but look here, we can't continue to pick in the top 3, 4, 5
Every year.
and not come out with a quarterback.
Yeah.
Between free agency, whether it be Kirk Cousins, Jimmy Garoppolo, or somebody, man, or trade. Man, we got to get a quarterback. I mean, you know what? And I've been watching the 49ers since 1980, man. It's like you get used to a great quarterback between Joe Montana and Steve Young, and then it falls off a little bit with Jeff Garcia.
Yeah.
And then the bottom falls from that point on. And Kaepernick and Alex Smith play some pretty decent football for a period of time. But the thing is, it doesn't matter how much talent you have.
Yeah.
If you got an average quarterback, you got an average football team. If you got a bad quarterback, you got a bad football team.
Except in the one exception,
And it's like
with the guy in the booth right now that got away with getting to the Super Bowl, and people still don't know how he did it. What is that clown's name?
Talking about Trent Dilfer?
Yeah, Trent. That's the only guy I've ever seen get away with that.
But the thing is, with Trent Dilfer, the reason he got away with it, because he probably had one of the top 2 or 3 defenses of all time with that Baltimore Ravens team.
True.
After you get past the Chicago Bears in '85, you'd be hard pressed to find a better defensive football team. So he didn't take them to the Super Bowl. He just went along for the ride.
I know. They're starting to talk about it more nowadays, too. The guy with the sunglasses, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they're starting to talk about that more and more these days, too. It was the Monsters of Midway that saved that Super Bowl.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see, man. I'm just a little disappointed right now. I had higher expectations for the season. But, man, look, we're faithful. We're going to stick with the team. But like I said, to me, they just got to identify the guys that's going to stay and then kind of weed out and have a weeding out process. But we got to come up with a quarterback.
Yeah. And as I said, go ahead.
I don't think C.J. Beathard is the answer right now.
Yeah. And as I say, even if C.J. does improve between now and the end of the season, and I kind of think he will, you still need to bring in that other guy. You got to bring in that other guy to push CJ to the next level, and that other guy as well. And then CJ can stay around as a Jimmy Garoppolo situation, or CJ can take over. But one way or the other, you need 2 to choose from. That's the bottom line.
Which one of these guys would you take in free agency? Would you take Jimmy Garoppolo or Kirk Cousins?
Ooh, that's a hard question. Well, you know what? Oh, man. Wow. I'd take Cousins because I have not seen enough of Garoppolo.
I'm thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what? You can think about it. Let's say if Cousins was the quarterback for our team now, I believe we'd have three wins right now, 3 or 4 wins.
Yeah, because he has those.
And
go ahead. He brings those intangibles that a guy that's been in the league his time can do. Is why, So.
Well, you know what? And the unfortunate thing is this right here is that whenever a guy hits free agency, you're going to overpay for him.
Yeah, I know.
You're going to have to overpay. You're going to pay far above what the market. They're going to get paid what the market dictates.
And that's. Yeah,
and I don't think
it's high.
I don't think Cousins is worth all that money. But
we don't know if Garoppolo.
I mean, I think he should be paid maybe top 5 to maybe top. I say 5, but really top 10 quarterback money.
Yeah.
That's about what he deserves.
Yeah.
But if we can get him to take a deal like that where it wouldn't just kind of
bankrupt
mess up our salary cap.
Yeah.
then I would take him, man. But because look here, we've seen subpar quarterback play, and we're not going anywhere until we get a better quarterback.
Yeah, and some surrounding people in an offensive line. There's a few. We're a work in progress. When it's so good to hear from you, man. I ain't heard from you. We hear from you now and then because we know you're busy. School's in and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We get Christmas vacation. We're gonna get a lot of wind though, I suspect. So you know.
You sure know it. Hey, I'll be catching back up with you and everything. I'll be listening. I'll be listening for Monday Night Raw.
Right.
Sometimes I call and I just can't get in. I run out of time, but I'll keep on calling.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure we get those lines cleared out because it's like was pointed out tonight. I gotta make sure the lines are cleared when we're not when we're full. All right, Win. Have a good night, man.
All right. Hey, same to you, Ronbo. Take care. Go Niners.
Yeah. And let's go out to Atlanta, GA, one half of the TNT connection. Trez!
Hold up. Wait a minute. Ronbo puts red and gold up in it.
It is. Oh, man. Trez.
Ronbo, look.
Yeah,
valid point. I want to say, I mean, you know, Win always like your stuff, man, but that's just not a valid point, man. The guys are making points tonight about our quarterback situation. I just feel like there's none of that's valid. If your offensive line can't fucking hold a block for more than goddamn 3 seconds to give a quarterback to make his progressions, man. Yeah. I don't give a fuck who you put back there, man. That shit just not gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work. I don't give a fuck who you put back there. You got to be able to go through your progression, man. Look at Dak Prescott. Had all day to go through his progression.
Oh,
but did our quarterback have that? No. So it starts at the offensive line. And if we get the number 1 pick, we need to trade that shit, get more picks, man. We got to build this team, man. And they're going to have to start with that interior line, man. Bottom line, we got to scrap the goddamn secondary, period. Because they suck.
Yep.
All of them.
And set
They fucking suck. They can't cover no goddamn body. Nobody.
But Trez.
And Rashard is the head leader.
But Trez, my defensive line, I need more pressure up front. You know what? I'm wondering.
Well,
I'm not saying
that goes with your defensive coordinator, though, Ronbo. I don't know what he's doing, man.
Nothing.
1 week he playing players on the outside that's supposed to be playing on the inside. He mixing it up, man. I mean, I don't know why he trying to mix it up. He needs to get a scheme together, man, and go with the scheme, man. That's why 1 week we look good on defense, next week we look fucking horrible, man.
And
he keep mixing this shit up. He keep moving players around and shit. I mean, I can see if people were getting hurt and had to be moved around, but shit, the same damn players are coming back week in, week out. Except for Armstead, you know. And I'm like, damn, why you keep juggling this shit, bro? You ain't got nothing solid by now?
Yes, I agree. Stop moving Solomon Thomas to the outside. Keep him inside where he can do more damage.
Right. Keep him inside, right. You get more productivity from him on the inside. I'm saying, like, man, what the hell is going on? And then when Rashard went out the game, Witherspoon come in the game, and you got Witherspoon checking goddamn the best receiver they got? Are you crazy? I'm sitting there like, bro, would you move Witherspoon and put somebody else over here on 88? This don't make sense.
I'd have put Asa Jackson on him before I put Witherspoon. Witherspoon's not ready for that.
Oh, that's the thing. Because Witherspoon's not ready. He's not ready to be checking. What you call, man? I'm sitting there like, man, come on, man.
He turned him all the way around, Trez. He turned him all the way around on a move that, you know, your veteran corner is not going to fall on that.
Right. Winterfeld would have stayed to the inside and probably picked that ball off.
Make him go where you want him to go. Exactly. Don't fall for his move. Now he's got control of you.
Right. But they sit there, but that's your defensive coordinator job, though, man. He got to identify that shit, man, and move that man.
And Jeff
I'm sitting there
Halfley.
like, are you serious?
Oh.
I'm sitting at home when I seen him line up on him. I said, oh, man, they finna go right at him. They finna go right. Man, why did he didn't move that, man?
Didn't hesitate.
I mean, see, that's what I'm talking about. When you got bad coaching, compounding bad players, you know, good Lord, man. and our O-line just fucking flat out suck along with that secondary run, folks. That's it. CJ, let me tell you something. From what I seen from CJ, man, y'all get off CJ saying any goddamn thing. That kid got up, kept his eyes down the field the whole fucking game, under pressure every fucking time.
And
you couldn't even get that out of fucking a veteran quarterback Hoyer. You couldn't get that out of him. Because let me tell you something, had that been Hoyer out there,
he'd have been
been
bailing.
fucking seeing stars when it wasn't even coming.
Yeah, he'd have been
He'd
bailing.
have been seeing the Dallas Stars when it wasn't even coming, man. He'd have been taking a sack on his own.
I was impressed. You know what scares you about that though, Trez? I don't want him to get hurt. This is why I say a young quarterback can be mentally damaged. If he gets hurt behind that offensive line, it could ruin him. That's why I'm glad he scrambles out. He knows when the truck is coming at a certain speed to move out. But I don't, it was bad in there tonight. I was impressed.
Yeah, it was bad, but he hung in there, Ronbo, and he showed what kind of heart he had and what he built.
A lot of heart.
Man. So that's all I'm saying, man. The kid is getting good. He's getting good experience, man. He's getting good. And then, like I said, what you want to see the tangibles from a quarterback, man.
Yeah.
And the tangibles are keep your eyes down the field,
Boy, he
go
does
through
that.
your progressions as fast as you possibly can, and make the sound decisions. He did those things, and he did them under duress. So all that talking about we need to go get a quarterback and all that. Hey,
Well, no,
look,
you know what? I think
that shit.
I
We
think
need
most
to
of us-
make the best move that's possible for the pick that we get. And if that's that number one pick, we need to goddamn get rid of that number one pick, possibly get us 3 picks for it, because we got an offensive line to fucking repair.
If I had it my way, I said Brandon Fusco, when he came in his locker room, I'd have his stuff sitting out in the parking lot with his name on it. And I've had it with him. Tonight made me, what kind of pride does an offensive lineman have? No expression on his face whatsoever, as the Cowboy defensive lineman is just pushing him back. And he's like, look at his face like, ain't nothing I can do about it, y'all. I'm doing the best I can here. Ain't nothing I can do about this. I said, man, that dude ain't got no shame.
And next year's draft, I don't want to know. I want to know 2 things about an offensive lineman. If we pick up 3 or 4 of them, I want to know how much they damn bench press and how much they squat, because we need some offensive line with some powerful ass legs.
Yeah, you got to.
Like you said,
yeah.
I want to see the offensive line moving forward, not goddamn moving backwards.
Yeah, that's
what I want to see.
Dancing, you know. In fact, I need a guy with Alex Boone. Remember Alex Boone when he first? Alex Boone and also Anthony Davis. Them is 2 dudes. Those are 2 offensive linemen when they first came to the city. Man, these boys got some serious attitude. Boone used to be the enforcer, him and AD, man. They used to look around. If you do something wrong, they would hunt you down. Now, that's the kind of player I want on my team, you know?
Exactly.
We don't have that.
And another thing, Rumbo, and I'm going to go and get out of here, man. We just got to get better, man, all the way around for the coaching, everything. And I want to say valid points tonight, man. Tony, what he said
about Dwight,
that does hit home with Dwight Clark. Prayers go out with him. You know what I'm saying? And there's just a more serious thing to look at. Because like I say, football is football at the end of the day. But when somebody's fighting for their life, that's something totally different.
Yeah,
but,
it's a sad thing.
Shout out on that, man. And all right, Rumbo, we'll say the rest of it for tomorrow night.
All right,
and I want to say, and Sean the Jeweler, I hope you're listening to this right here, because I'm gonna say this loud and clear for a lot of y'all. Fuck Bowman, okay? I didn't appreciate that statement Bowman said. Yeah, let me tell you something. I respect guys that are real Niners, man. You know what I'm saying? And for him to say something like that, man. Well, why you didn't ask for a trade a long time ago and take your ass over there? If that's where you always wanted to play, you know what I'm saying? Why you didn't ask for a trade and take your ass over there a long time ago?
Shocking.
Because, obviously you had us fooled thinking, that's what you bleed, red and gold. But obviously, no, you bleed goddamn black and silver.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I'm going to say on that, Ronbo. I'm gone.
All right, Trez. Have a good night. Yeah. Oh, man. We've had so much drama. Yo, Joe! Joe? Where you at, Joe? Joe? Come on in, Joe.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
There he is. Okay. Yeah, Joe. Man. Well, it wasn't a night that anybody seen coming.
Hello?
Yeah, right here, Joe. Can you hear me?
Hey, what's up, Ronbo? How you doing, man?
Terrible.
First of all, I loved what CJ did, but the worst decision we made was not play Victor Bolden. That was the stupidest decision of this game.
Did you hear? Did you see what every single kickoff Mostert did, or anyone who was back there?
No, no impact. Yeah, and dropping the ball. Yeah, right. I enjoyed that. Dropping the ball.
And then, first of all, we just didn't set the tone.
Joe. That's what we did. We set the wrong tone. From Trent Taylor's fumble, that was the tone right there.
Yeah, we set the tone by fumbling.
Yeah.
That was, oh my God. It just pissed me off so much. It reminded me of Chip Kelly. How we would fumble every single game. We would have at least one or two fumbles.
And always key fumble. And right in the wrong place. But Joe, why was Zeke able to do whatever he pleased tonight? I don't get it.
Well, Ferraris have the tendency of breaking down too much, so you should never buy Ferraris.
You know what though? He's not out. It's not like he's one of 11 people. Where was everybody else?
What was everybody else? Oh, the long touchdown run that Zeke had. Rashard Robinson was being held, and he was the main guy that could make that play. And at least stop him at
slow
first.
Him down at least,
but
yeah.
The offensive lineman was grabbing his hand, like he was literally grabbing his arm, and no flags whatsoever.
We can't get no refs.
Flags.
No break from the refs. Had it been us doing it though, it would have been a flag.
Oh, for us, flags come right away. They literally look for flags for us. Like, oh, we gotta flag this play somehow. They throw the flag first, and then they decide, oh, it was his.
It's unbelievable.
We got this offside penalty, and it was a perfectly timed pass rush. There was no way he was offside. I don't know who it was. Either it was Eli or what's his name, Dakota or someone on the left side. I'm not sure who it was, but we got this perfectly timed pass rush, and here comes the flag.
Sure.
It's just I was just pissed throughout the game. And then no big hits. It's just you have Foster in there. I mean, what I expected was that Foster's there that would at least hurt some Cowboys. I just love it when a Cowboys player goes down.
Yeah, I know. They had a couple, but they wasn't, the kicker.
No, it wasn't like Zeke's knee or something, or Dak Prescott's shoulder or his knee. I mean, honestly, if I'm in there, I'd much rather hurt Dak Prescott or Zeke than just making the tackle. Because it's just man, I just despise those people, and then it helps you win the game. Well,
we just need to get meaner, yeah. Joe. That's why I said I need SEC guys because they seem to have more of an attitude. They take defense personally. I want to see guys that you ran on me and got 3 yards.
But you have an SEC guy who's not taking it personally.
Well, now Rashard Robinson is another story. Now Robinson, he didn't play his senior year. I mean, not senior year, but his last year. We got Robinson after he was out for a year, Rashard needed another year in school, if anything. He's still having improper technique out there. Yeah, you know the game, Joe. I've seen Rashard Robinson do things that he should have learned back at school. This is why I know they could still work with him. Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is that all the other depth that we have at that position, it's so horrible that he's your best corner.
Yeah, that's scary.
As soon as he went out, everything just came loose.
Didn't it?
I mean, at least at first it was still loose, but it wasn't as wide open as it became right after.
And now we got, and now it was over and over. It was from 4 quarters of that. And now we got fights breaking out on the sideline amongst 49er players. But you know what? Good. Because now somebody said something about somebody. And the Seahawks have been surviving like this for years. So now I think about it, I'm kind of delighted with that. You know that? That's good. Because if I said something to you and you didn't appreciate
there
it.
should be anger.
Yeah. Now that I think about
Anger's good.
Yeah. Because I'm on the team with you. Please help us out here. You know, you want to hit me in the face? Go ahead. You know, but whatever it is, I'm sick of that. You know, somebody's got to say something. You're right. Accountability, like Kyle said at the beginning of the season.
As long as it stays on defense, it's good. I don't even care if none of them like each other. You know, defense, it should be mean people who hate everyone around them, and they just hate everyone, and they just want to kill everyone in front of them. That's what I want on defense.
What's that?
It's just like
you probably know. Joe, who's that guy that plays for Cincinnati that's always in trouble? He goes too far. Defender.
Oh yeah.
See.
Oh, one of my favorites.
Yeah. See that.
Can't remember his name.
That's the guy I want on my team. Where's Joey Mahoney? Joey knows all these names. Anyway, that's the kind of guy I want. I want a couple of those kind of guys. I don't want him to be completely out of control like he is, but I want that kind of attitude. You know, the kind of guy that slaps Antonio Brown down to the ground and then 3 months later he apologizes. You know, give me some vicious attitude and meanness. I don't see that.
We need that pass rusher too. The outside pass rusher. We need a Von Miller. Or DeMarcus Ware or Aldon Smith. Honestly, I wouldn't mind getting Aldon Smith now. I think he probably has done his stupid shit and he's probably over it now. So
I don't think so. Aldon's problem is actually organic. This is him. Aldon Smith has a very mental condition that cannot be corrected. You can use medication, but he won't be the same football player. And if you take that away from him, it's liable to affect his game. Because he doesn't look as good. Here's another thing, Joe. He didn't look as good without the Cowboy, and he certainly doesn't look very good in Oakland. And he didn't look good in Oakland before he left.
You know what? NFL should legalize. They should not just legalize. They should use marijuana as
I knew you were going to say that.
Relief or depression relief, because that would be perfect for Aldon Smith.
It is legal in California. The NFL has its own rules. Yeah. So you know,
it's legalized in California. I know. It's just the NFL. I mean, it's just they're actually looking at it too. And if that happens, oh my God, Josh Gordon, he won't be suspended.
Some guys
Aldon Smith doesn't do his stuff.
Some guys are abusive with it, though.
Just like,
you
will get more football, better players. A lot of these people.
Joe, you need to lobby for the players union, man. Listen to you. The NBA's been crying about that for years. Joe, we gotta go.
I'm actually studying political science.
There you go.
I want to go into politics.
There you go. Joe, let me see you tomorrow night on Raw, man. All right?
Yeah, man, I'll be back.
All right, Joe.
Good night.
Well, I tell you what, guys, let me look over here and see what I got here. Bo Hatch said, what's the point of having wins if we're not a playoff team? Well, that's a good point. Mr. Fang says we need a quarterback, even with CJ. Faith, I think CJ may be real good. We still need a vet quarterback. You know, and also I think we should get another quarterback. It's okay to draft a quarterback. It doesn't have to be a first-round quarterback. Second or third-round quarterback, I wouldn't have a problem with that because you're going to trade the first-round pick anyway. But like I was saying, a long time ago, it was Spurrier versus Montana. That brought the best out of both guys. One of them would be the real deal. I'm not saying CJ's fine. But bring somebody in to deal and compete with them. Let us see what happens, what we get out of that. Because they'll push each other. And, you know, at worst, we have the same situations they have in New England where we got a quarterback that's valuable to somebody else. Whichever kid doesn't win, he's a guy you trade. And you do like Belichick and say, oh, yeah, you give me I'll take a first round. No, I want a first round and a second round draft pick. And then we'll talk from there. If you're interested, I'm interested. If otherwise, I don't want to hear it. Don't call me again. You got to go ahead and do Bill Belichick on him, you know. And Nathan Jacobs, but yeah, everybody wants a quarterback. Doesn't anybody have faith in CJ? We do. I do. I like CJ a lot. The dude's going to be good. I just want to see what else you can bring to the mix and make him compete and see which one you got that's really going to do the thing. Give him time to learn. I like that. That's fine. He will get better, but our O-line sucks. And for sure get that O-line straightened out. It's a rule of thumb in the NFL or any football, any football, what I'm talking about. If you're losing in the trenches, you're going to lose a game, you know? First blowout of the season, Ian Sharp, first blowout of the season, so the defense was pretty good until today. See, that's what blows me away. But we lost Aaron Lynch, and now you see the value of certain players. You lose Aaron Lynch, you lose Arik Armstead. I don't have any way to explain that, but all of a sudden you lose Bowman. You lost 3 guys all at once. That defense was going to look like that. For those of us who were looking beyond all that and deciding we were going to be fine, we were crazy, okay? Bowman, Lynch, Armstead. If nothing else, these guys are a part of a flow. When you interrupt the flow by throwing people like Doozable and McDaniel in there, now all of a sudden you got something that's not going to move smoothly. Kevin Bennett's given up 3 years to him. It's Kim H. We haven't seen for a long time. He says, no, I just think we have the personnel to score at least 21 points per game. And we should. And you're going to see a better team, I imagine, next week. Because this team is probably in the locker room now. Kyle probably just walked out, closed the door, and let them strangle and kick and punch each other for the next half an hour. Because that little skirmish you've seen between Ray and Kwaski T, see, it goes further than that. Because now people are going to say things, you know what? I'm going to just tell you the truth, bruh. I've been running around here for you with weeks. Every week I want to tell you, you're messing up, man. I'm serious, man. Every time I look up, I got to follow. I got to do your job. I got to do my job. Who are you talking to, man? And then you know, this gets everything out in the air, you know. Because the 49ers need to talk to each other. And that's what I'm saying. They need a closed-door session. First, the coaches step outside and let them have it out. If you hear people banging up against the wall and everything, okay, come in and step it up because we don't know about getting hurt. But get this stuff out in the air. You didn't need coaches to come in. Listen, guys, I've been wanting to tell you for a long time. I want to ask, if you're here to play football, I'm your guy. If you're going to come out there and you're going to play football like you did today, I'm not your guy. All right? I'll just leave. Wouldn't that be awesome? Kyle Shanahan just threatens to leave. Saleh says, I'll just quit and let somebody else come on back in here. Because you guys aren't, if you're not going to play 100%, then we're still pointing us wasting each other's time. Because what we saw today was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And the offensive line needs all of them need to be paying fines, including Joe Staley. God. You know what? This could wait for tomorrow night's Raw, couldn't it? Let me calm down and just read your notes before I get mad again. Woo! God. Swift, there's a Ronbo because do you miss Tank? And I told you I do miss Tank. Because Tank is not a guy that gets bullied very often. This is what I like about Tank. He may be a lot of things that people don't appreciate, but people don't mess with Tank. I mean, Tank, if we talk about setting the edge, Tank sets the edge. So that's what people can say what they want to about Tank. Tank's a badass. And Reuben needs a couple more weeks. Now, Reuben Foster, he's brave to come out there tonight, and they paid him too much for me. He should have had a little bit. He's been out for 4 weeks, okay? He needs a little more time to acclimate. Practice is one thing. The speed of the game is another thing. You know all this, you know? Let's see what we got here. We might as well close shop tonight. There's a lot of a lot of good comments in here, I noticed. I saw one from... of the coach. I went, okay. It's the coach says, yep, Staley looked old and slow. He's given up half a dozen sacks and pressures the past 2 games. That's true. At some point, we have to realize Joe Staley is not going to last forever at Joe Staley's standard. He's not going to the Pro Bowl this year, and he's struggling, right? Brunel Jacobs, do you believe we will draft a quarterback in next year's draft? I wouldn't know. I'm not really sure about that. They may still have Cousins on their mind. I don't know. It's hard to tell with these guys. Lynch and Shanahan, they march to their own music, but at the same time, they're so intent in what they're doing. So whatever they're thinking, they're going to do it. Even if it fails, they're gonna learn by. It's gonna be hit or miss with them, and they're gonna keep doing that until they get it right. Sheik says, "Who's worse, Badles, Gilliam, or Fusco?" Boy, you can do that for like 15 minutes, because none of them are gonna help you, Oh, this is one. Oh, this is. I was looking for Simplify. What do you do? Let me Sheik though. What do you do if we're the? What do we do with the coach right now? Well, I just told you what I'd do. There'd be some airing out of laundry in that facility tonight, man. We ain't go. You guys, let's not. You guys can take a shower and come back here. Let's talk. So yeah, because I need to see more dedication and pursuit. So yeah. All right. Tell you what you do, guys. Let's go ahead and we'll do this again tomorrow. Please, hey guys, please hit like, guys. I love me some light. It gives me. I get warm and fuzzy inside, And we're gonna do rewind. We're gonna get on rewind here in a few minutes and grab something to eat and that type of thing. And let's just go on about it. Fam, it's gonna get better before. I mean, maybe we may drop another level. I'm not sure, but apparently we got some things that got to be moved out and they're just not being exposed. I don't like next week's game. I really don't. I really hope we can do well. But it is a scary situation. The Eagles are red hot right now, and they are just a battering ram. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I feel like Adrian when she was talking to Rocky when he was getting ready to fight Clubber Lang. You can't win, So let's go in there like the Rock. Yo, Adrian, man, you feel like that about me? Seriously, you feel that? You're not listening, Rock. Anyway, we're going to be Rocky Balboa next week, fam. We're going to Philly, and it's going to be rough. See you on Rewind, and listen Monday, tomorrow night on Ready to Go Radio. If you don't have the app, you're missing something, man. You want to do Monday Night Raw. If you don't do anything else, you'll love it. See you tomorrow. See you in a few minutes, actually.